Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's Morgan School football game. I'm Tom Foster, and this is Peter Nye. Now, Peter, Morgan comes in with a 2-5 record. Ellington, on the other hand, comes in with a 5-2 record. We've had some interesting games over the last couple of weeks. We haven't been together for almost 3 weeks. We had a bye and a couple of away games. What's your outlook on tonight's game?
Well, our offense is pretty positive. I have my own mic, Tom.
That's right.
But that's okay. You're a pro.
That's right.
We had an incredibly offensive performance against Coggins-Chog at Coggins-Chog. And it was a back-and-forth game the whole time on scoring. There was zero defense in the first half. But then eventually our defense was able to clamp down and had a couple turnovers at the end. We actually ran a 4-minute drill at the end of the Coggins-Chog game that showed that we could control the ball a little bit, which was a very positive sign. And then we had a couple bumps. You know, Granby was they were a tough squad up there, but we held tight in the beginning of the game.
Yep.
They just kind of, we started leaking points. A lot of turnovers on both sides to start the game. So it was. I don't think anyone scored in the first quarter of that game.
Wow.
But Granby's a good club, and they had it together where they started leaking points away from us, and then they kind of ran away with it in the second half.
So did they come in with some positive attitude? They have that game against Coggins-Chog. We had some, a couple tough losses during that thing. But, Ellington comes in, like I said, with a 5-2 record. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, so Ellington, our history with Ellington is an interesting one. Our playoff years, it was, we always kind of had Ellington's number. And so we had a few wins in a row against Ellington, and then they say they have lights up there now. Last year they put in lights. But they really wanted us. It was they were very serious about it in like 2016, 2017.
Yeah.
So they were tired of getting beat up by Morgan. So now they have a very good squad, and we'll see if they can put it together on our field.
Right. Now we got a couple of studs on our team coming in. Tyler Baldwin had an amazing game against Coggins-Chog. He had 7 touchdowns.
He did. I don't know how many. He was an offensive player of the week, I think, in the Pequot, and justly so. He also ran the ball very well. But 6 touchdown passes against Coggins-Chog.
Talk about your son Jack. He had a great game too.
Yeah, Jack had 3 touchdown receptions, 250 yards. It's like video game numbers and 12 catches. So there was tons of offense at Coggins-Chog. What a wonderful Saturday afternoon that was.
It had to be great.
One thing I want to say about Ellington, though, is that there's very few schools in the Pequot that have a single postal code. That means that it's one town and one high school.
Really?
Right? It's not they're not co-ops.
Okay.
And one of the things we used to joke about this week, so this is kind of like, we call it the post office, the single post office cup.
Okay.
It's Ellington, Morgan, and North Brantford. They're
Okay.
really the sole survivors of not co-oping.
Wow.
And so tonight starts the single post office
And then
cup.
next week we'll go against North Brantford.
And next week they go against North Brantford. And so we'll have a decision in a little over a week. But
Wow.
it is kind of interesting, the state of football in Connecticut, the difficulty of kind of fielding a team with smaller schools, and so this is kind of a testament to all these programs that they've been able to hold together even to this point.
That's great.
Up until 220.
And we're playing all those regional schools, with
Right.
the co-op schools. The other thing is, a shout out to your son JP. Tell what happened to him. It was sort of a Nye weekend.
I know. I don't want to talk too much
tell
about
about
it, but
JP.
I mean, all 6 people watching on Tuesday night. But at one point, he led JP, former Morgan football player, was leading all tight ends in all NCAA divisions in catches and yards.
All divisions.
All divisions and touchdowns.
What a testimony to JP. He was on our show not too long ago.
Yeah, against Johns Hopkins, 8 catches for 105 yards and 3 touchdowns in one game.
Wow.
So we've had a fun fall watching Muhlenberg.
Oh, yeah. And how's Drew doing?
So Drew's playing every position on the field. So the run-out's happening right now. So I don't know if they can hear that. But Oberlin's struggling, right? Historically, they've struggled in that Ohio Conference, but North Coast Conference they call it.
Yeah.
But as a freshman, he's had the opportunity to play safety, receiver, had a couple snaps at quarterback.
Good for that.
So he's got his first completions at quarterback, and he had a great year, obviously.
Oh, that's great.
So anyway.
So hopefully we'll see him at Thanksgiving. Will he be home for Thanksgiving?
They'll be home. Yeah,
We'll have him
in the booth. Yeah,
That's
it'll be great. That'll be great.
Well, let's go down on the field now and get ready for the toss of the coin and also our national anthem. And I want to thank Iris Dunham. Iris is doing all the talk of the town with me and sports talk. And our normal cameraman Mike has had some previous commitments, but Iris has been kind enough to jump in for tonight and fill in until Mike gets here. We want to thank Iris so much, especially in a school night. So we really want to thank Iris for all her participation. She's one of the best in the business. So thank you very much, Iris. You're the best. Which brings up another point, Peter. We wish we could have more people that watch these, if they watch it, encourage their kids to, participate, do some of these games, and help us out. And, because this is great for the community to watch the kids playing football, also highlight some of the sports, some of the civic things that are going on in town. So any of you watching this game tonight who have children at the high school, kids at the high school, we encourage them to please come out and help us and be able to continue what we're doing here tonight and throughout the course of the year.
It might be a good idea to air, if we can get the tape of this, to air it, on TVs in school.
Yeah.
So maybe, if
we'll
someone
think about that. Yeah.
I mean, if they're showing it and we're announcing it, and we to have multiple camera angles.
Yeah.
That's the dream right now.
Sure. Absolutely. And
maybe a better color commentator.
Yeah, we won't get a better color
There might be
commentator.
one in the Morgan school that
I
might
doubt
want to
that.
do color.
So Ellington's going
But
to receive.
we could have a guest. We could have guests.
We could
like
have
the
guests.
Manning brothers.
That's right.
have.
We could. And we could sit in your cellar and do it.
Actually, we've done that already. We love
really?
having. Yeah, we've had guests.
Okay. We have had lots of guests. Okay, well, just a moment. We're going down to the national anthem.
Were you paying attention there?
I was paying
Tom,
attention.
whether or not who won the toss?
Ellington won the toss. They decided to receive.
Oh, they did?
And Morgan will be kicking off, so
Wow.
I did, yeah. So don't be critical.
Taking the ball. No, I didn't. I wasn't paying attention.
Okay,
I wasn't
all
being
right.
critical of you. I was
Okay,
just
yeah,
saying
yeah.
that I wasn't paying attention.
Well, I'll tell you some of these people to watch for on the Ellington side after our national anthem.
You will stand, face the north goalpost for the playing of our nation's national anthem.
God bless America. God bless the players, coaches, fans, and all of you watching tonight's game between the Ellington Crusaders and the Morgan Huskies. Tom Foster, along with Peter and I, bringing you tonight's game.
For pumping up that national anthem on his telephone.
So we got Coach Lewis
Very
is
nice job,
fixing
Chris.
the end zone camera by himself in the end zone.
Unbelievable.
I mean, they do it all. They do it all.
all.
He's
Just like Bogey and
Now we're
Bacall.
ready to go.
Okay, back deep to receive for Ellington will be number 12, Neville. Let's see what they do in terms of the kickoff tonight, Peter. Are they going to let Staunton kick it away, or are they going to have Jones come in from the side?
Well,
It's
I will
always an
tell-
interesting thing to see what they're going to do on the kickoff.
I don't think it's a big surprise, and it's not a big surprise to Ellington. You
Right.
can see they've practiced it all week,
I'm sure
had
they
to
have.
deal with this. So they are they have 10 of their guys within
Yeah,
10 yards. Well,
that's right.
15 yards of the tee.
We're having, as we were mentioning before the game, we're having problems with our scoreboard. It seems to be a continuing problem. It's like chronic arthritis.
We're gonna do a
Okay.
fundraiser for that.
James
We gotta
Staunton
Okay, starting to kick
get a
off.
jumbotron.
will be doing the
Right, just get a jumbotron. TVs are cheap.
I know.
I think I got a
And
55-inch.
There's that onside kick. Oh, it goes out of
A
bounds.
little too firm. We were kind of hoping it was going to hit somebody.
I know, really. That
I
was good
think
onside.
Ellington will just take the penalty.
Yep.
It's 5 yards from where it went out of bounds, which is going to put him at the 50-ish,
Yes.
48.
Give them
Ay, ay,
immediately
ay.
good field position.
So that's definitely take that penalty.
No kidding. But I'll tell you, they took a good bounce getting past that first line.
I like
of
the
defense.
Seamus Staunton kick it straight ahead
I know, and then
and
run
recover
after
it.
it.
I mean, I've never seen that. We'll never see that again. They must not have had somebody directly in front of the ball.
That could be. Yeah, but do you think the coach is giving him that discretion at the kickoff? If you don't see anybody directly in front of you, go straight ahead.
Ah, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
48.
Okay, number 10, Benefico. He's their star player. Also, watch number 11, Miller, Elijah Miller on the outside. He's their number 1 receiver.
I was going to bring my binoculars
Outside
this
pitch
week.
to Miller. Miller to the outside. Good game by Miller. Picks up probably about 5 on the carry.
All right, looks like number 66.
The stop was made by Bellinger,
Luke
Luke Bellinger.
Had a little help from,
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I had my
Jacob Jones.
binoculars all set to go, and I left them at home, Peter.
And it's gonna
But I'll make sure I have them for the next 2 games.
I remember one year we were playing Ellington, and they had a bye week before us. And so I had all this film, and we get up to Ellington. It's a night game under the temporary lights, and they come out in a completely different formation. They were struggling that year.
Really?
They come out in the straight T formation. Anyway, this is
This is an interesting formation in the backfield.
well, it's a 2-back formation, which is very college-esque.
Oh, yeah. Oh, nice
formation.
run.
So great
That's number
burst of
30,
speed.
Delaney. Nice run by Delaney.
Nice run.
And he's going to be tackled. Looks like it was tackled by Roth.
Number 7.
Hunter Roth and number 7, Dominic Larrabee.
He raced him down, but it is a first down.
Well, that was a nice run. That was an interesting formation. What would you call that formation in the backfield?
Well, if you have an offset fullback,
Yep.
I mean, a lot of times they just call it a color. So it's
24.
there's different ways to call that, but it's a 2-back formation
Yep.
that, depending on your system, we would have called that blue because he's on the left
Nice run up the
side.
middle. And that's why he's nice run by Koenige.
And
That was a beautiful
touchdown
executed play.
for
How would you
the
pronounce that?
Knights.
How would you pronounce that?
We're gonna call it Kanky.
Kanky. Okay.
Kanky.
All right, we'll call it Kanky.
Kanky.
Nice run by number 7, Kanky. And again, for those of you from Ellington that are watching this game, I apologize for any mispronunciations of the name. We just got the roster about probably an hour before the game, and I wasn't able to talk to my linguist about the proper pronunciations.
Who
but
is the linguist on staff anyway?
yeah, who's the? I'll have to ask Iris who the Morgan linguist is that could help me
All
with
right,
these
so I'm going to say
pronunciations.
4 plays, 4 runs. It looks like this is a keep it on the ground.
Yeah, they're gonna try the extra point and identify the kicker, but unfortunately, they only gave me 21 names for 38 players, so I'll have to do my best.
The point after
The minor things we deal with in announcing these games, Pete.
I'm going to have to concede, Tom, that your preparation is far superior than mine.
Thank you.
I didn't realize you were hauling the equipment up here. I'm going to help you next time.
Thank
I'm going
you.
to get here whatever time you want me to
Thanks.
get here. I'll help you with that.
Thanks.
Sorry that you had to do that yourself.
But hey,
It's inexcusable. But what time do I have to get here?
whatever time you want.
I don't want to
We
interrupt
should
my
meet
nap.
Yeah, me neither. They had to wake me up out of mine. Nothing better than an afternoon nap.
It looks like it's going to cool off next week.
Yes, it
So
certainly is.
maybe I'll bring up like an espresso coffee
There we
machine.
go. Yeah, there we go.
And I know there's a space heater back there. You know that?
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
Oh, we got to use that.
Yeah, and we can keep the windows closed. We don't need to hear.
Yeah, but it's going to be hard.
We
for
don't
the
need to hear
camera
all the
person.
yelling,
I
all the
know.
people yelling at us.
That's right. Well, there's not many people here to yell at us,
Also
so.
back there.
But I'll tell you, but that's the reason we're doing this. By the way, this is a Thursday night game as opposed to normally Friday, but we're due for some really bad weather. Now, where I go for a couple months in the winter is Flagler Beach, and they got nailed today, so my heart and prayers go out to all my friends down in Flagler Beach, Florida. It was pretty bad down there. Back deep to receiver Morgan. Be taken by the up back. That's number 23, Davis. Nice run by Davis.
So Flagger, correct me if I'm wrong, but Flagger was an architect, right?
He was a railroad tycoon.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, and there's a college on there,
Who am I
Flagler.
thinking? Oh, Flagler.
Flagler, yeah, in St. Augustine, Florida.
Who designed the breakers down in Palm Beach?
Who owns it?
No, who designed it? Who's the
That I don't know.
Yeah, all right. I thought it was.
I think it was Bill Breakers.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I have no idea.
Hang on. You're stepping on my cord here. I need some slack. What is going on? You got 75 feet of cord, and
No,
I'm
that's
using like
that's
2
actually
feet.
50 feet of cord.
All right. So
It's like Casey Corrigan.
that was Davis, Tyshawn Davis on
Yeah.
the return, gets it out to the.
Baldwin. He's being harassed. Oh, he tried to go to number 1, Staunton, but to no avail. So it looks like Casey Corrigan will be in the back. Everything's so the only person we're missing from the starting day lineup was Cremona, I believe.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
What about McComiskey? Is he playing tonight? We'll look in a minute. Number 6. I see him on the sideline. Okay, they're going with double wideouts to the right. There goes Corrigan.
Casey Corrigan on the carry.
I think they're spying on Corrigan. They had a linebacker just right on top of him. They have a lot of players that are excellent going both ways for Ellington.
Well, let's keep an eye on the protection here.
Yeah.
Tyler has been taking these drops. Like the ball right now is on the 25.
There's a flag. It's going to be offsides against Ellington. That's interesting.
Over there on the box.
It's offsides for Ellington.
Well, we got to the line quick.
Yeah.
I think they got a little edgy, and
that's good. That makes it a little bit shorter. So, 5-yard penalty by Ellington.
5-yard penalty, moves the ball up.
Tyler decides to keep it himself. Going to be close. No, he's not going to get the first down. No. Jake Caprio was saying he made it, but I don't think he did. Oh, he did. That was enough for the first down. It didn't look like it from here, did it? That was a pretty good mark. That look like a first down to you, Iris?
Well, the side judge on the Morgan sideline was waving first down. That's not the person who's supposed to.
That's right. They have a guy right in front of the marker.
It's supposed to be the. Yeah. So I don't know. You see something different every week.
You got trips right. Good pass rush by Baldwin. He's got a man open. Baldwin's going to decide to keep it himself. Good run by Tyler Baldwin. Ran about 50 yards and picked up about 5.
5 yards.
But still, he did a good job. They're coming with everything.
Nice scramble, and he picked up about.
Well, let's see if they actually are sending backers. I just think they have some pretty quick D linemen.
They do
through there. And
yeah, watch number 65 Roga, and also 75 Hintz. Here comes Nye in motion. Handoff to Nye. Nye's trying to get to the outside, but they had that linebacker keying right up on him. That was Manifico. Manifico's not only the quarterback, but he's also one of their top linebackers.
The exchange there took a long time.
It did.
The
handoff
took too long, and they were running a sweep into the boundary,
right?
Which just is always tricky.
Rather than running against them the power, they were running with the power. Because look at how they're overloaded on this side, Pete. Ball to Corrigan. Corrigan, good run up the middle. Casey. It's going to be very close to the first down. It's going to be short, I think.
No, look, he's doing it again. The guy on our sideline
That's unbelievable.
Is waving.
He's the side judge on this side.
Unless the other side judge is just having a depth perception problem.
But
it is.
There we go again.
The side judge on the far side is
wild.
struggling to get to the ball.
Inside handoff to Corrigan again. I'll tell you, they are definitely keying on Corrigan.
Again on the carry.
You watch those linebackers, and they're cheating over. They've got somebody spying on Casey all the time. But Casey's doing a good job avoiding them. But I like this side judge. I think he must be a Morgan graduate because he's definitely.
I mean, who's he waving to?
I know.
The wave is for the change.
He was waving to somebody over the other side.
Does he not know? Yeah, okay. So he's waving to the guy who's supposed to be waving.
I'll tell you
all right,
what.
good little drive going here.
Nice job. He's got a man wide open. Oh, nice run. Nice pass. Wow, I'll tell you what. He had Caprio wide open. Whoa. Did you see that? But still a nice pass by Tyler Baldwin. But, boy, number 3, that was wide open.
Yeah, he was wide open.
Yeah, they'll come over. Somebody's going to come over to the sideline and let them know that because that was well planned.
Quarterback
sneak by Tyler Baldwin. Nice run by Baldwin. Another first down. Nice run by Tyler Baldwin. I'll tell you, the offensive line playing another great game tonight.
Another first down for the Huskies.
So, Huskies playing well. They got trips right. Corrigan, again, they're keen on Corrigan. They got one or two guys just spying on Corrigan.
Short yardage. If any, we'll see what they give them.
I'm wondering how healthy Casey is.
Yeah.
He's probably a little winded. He's had a few weeks off. He's been out for a couple of weeks.
Right. He's got his hands on his hips.
Second.
Yeah.
So this is second and 11, second and 12. And this is 4-down territory, obviously. He's got trips right. Got a single man wide out to the left. You can see Coach Sullivan calling in the play. Corrigan in the backfield with Baldwin. Baldwin, again, quarterback sneak. Trying to get that outside. Nice play by the Baldwin. Again, that's Manifico, the quarterback on the other side. And they told me before the game, watch Manifico both on the offense and defense.
We've done a really nice job with Tyler running the ball. I mean, it's something that is it's a weapon that's kind of kept us in games and put the game away at Coggin. And
Tyler's done a good job all year. Big rush up the middle. Tyler gets rid of it. No, nice pass. Gets to the outside. Nice run by Jack Nye. Nice pass by Tyler Baldwin. That was beautiful execution. Also good line play by our offensive line. Good protection for Tyler. Tyler comes through. Looks like Jack's hurt. Let's hope he's not. Jack's a big wet. Looks like it did something to his face. Got something in his eye, I think.
Yeah. Good throw, good catch. Turned it
Beautiful
upfield.
So he's got Caprio, Staunton. We had, legal procedure. That'll be against Morgan. So that'll back it up 5 yards.
5-yard penalty against the Huskies for a false start.
Oh, I hope
Makes it
you can see he's giving a
again
concussion test. Oh boy, not good.
15 and goal to go.
Baldwin, KC, Corrigan in the backfield. He's got Caprio split out right. Up the middle to Corrigan. He ran into a lot of traffic there. Again, they're spying on Corrigan. They got that linebacker.
Corrigan
Everywhere
on carry.
Corrigan's going, that linebacker's going with him. I think Jack might have got his bell rung.
Second down.
Let's hope he's okay.
All right, 2nd and goal here from the
Looks like
12?
Yeah, about the 12, 13-yard line. Caprio, he's got man open, wide open. Oh, just overthrows. He had Staunton
Intended
just a little bit too
for
long.
number 1.
Good formation, good execution, just a little bit light. Okay,
Incomplete.
Jack Nice
Third down.
walking around okay. He's over the
Goal
trainer's
to
table.
go.
3rd down. Obviously, we're in 4-down territory. Caprio and Staunton split out to the right together with Renato. So you got trips right. Pressure coming up the middle. Gets rid of the ball. Yeah, that time Tyler had to throw it before he had a chance. That pressure up the middle, Pete, is, and that's where they're getting their main pressures, right up the middle.
Forced ball
Yeah,
into
I don't know if they're sending anybody though. I think the backers are still covering it.
Right.
the Huskies.
Okay, they're going for it. So they got it. Doubling up on both sides. Going to get rid of it. He's got a wide open man. Oh. He had Caprio wide open. Too bad. Nice play developing. That's the play. That's the play that Caprio got open so much earlier in that drive.
They don't have number 28 on the thing here, but
No,
they
they
just
don't.
blitz the corner. Is that why
Yeah.
he's wide open?
Yeah.
So they don't send a linebacker. All the linebackers
send
are
the
playing
cornerback.
zone defense, and they send a corner hoping to get the. What a gutsy defensive
well, like
call.
I said,
and they almost
that same
should've
play
been a
happened
touchdown.
before to Caprio. He was wide open. There's a little bit of an indecision on defense. Okay. Renato now comes over. Menafico in the backfield. They send number 30 in motion, Delaney. They got to wide out. Watch Miller. He's got wicked speed. Oh, nice throw. Good protection that time by Renato. Nice play by Renato.
So
Watch number 11. He's being recruited by several schools.
4 runs in a row on the first drive, and then they're like, "Well, let's chuck it deep."
That's right. They
From
check.
our own
There's a penalty marker in the field. Let's see what this could be holding. Let's see.
It's in the area of holding.
It is in the area of holding,
Take
and that's
it.
what it is, holding.
So that'll be
That'll
half
put
the
him back half the
distance.
distance to the goal line. Yep.
Did you play the lottery this last week?
I did play the lottery.
You did.
I wasted too much money on it twice.
I had Drew in Indiana. I wanted him to buy. How old you got to be? You got to be 21 to buy a ticket or 18?
18.
Okay, so I was gonna have Drew buy one in Indiana. They were playing in Indiana. I was gonna have JP buy one in Pennsylvania, Georgia buy one in Virginia, and then we get one in Connecticut. I figured, well,
Yeah.
4 states.
Didn't we miss California? That's where the winner was. Okay, that was a quick whistle. Let's see what.
Yeah, sketchy though, wasn't it?
It was,
It was
yes.
California that held them up, and then all of a sudden,
No, it was Florida that held them up. It was Florida.
Was it?
Yeah, it was Florida's machines. Yeah. Yep. Let's see.
I'll
What
bet you a buck it was
all right,
California.
we'll see. So, okay.
All right.
Okay,
Anyway,
well, it's
Oh,
California
are you
where they
talking about the
won.
game? You want to talk about the game?
No, that's okay. So they got another procedure call against Ellington. So they're going to be in their own end zone. This is when I would blitz that cornerback. I would put serious pressure on the quarterback right now. They're keeping both backs in the backfield. Number 9, LaForest. Magnifico.
Oh,
beautiful play.
Hey, great.
What a shot. Nice play. Oh,
great defensive call.
what a defense.
You are a defensive mastermind. So you and Bozy, have you been having dinner together?
That's right.
And you
that's
know
right.
all the.
What a play. Absolutely wonderful play.
So Ross Trubig.
Yeah. Yeah, true. That was a great play by Ross Trubig. I'll tell you what, he came out of nowhere. Pete, he's yelling at you.
Why is he? What did I say? He's yelling at me?
Yeah.
For what?
Oh, maybe it's something about JP.
Yeah, I don't know. He's yelling at me?
Yeah.
What? That's
Is
bizarre.
Val here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't understand. That's
Yeah.
great. That's great. All right. So
Okay.
does he?
This is a big
can he
second down.
hear what we're saying on the microphones, or is it just Irish who can hear us?
Right, yeah.
Are we
no.
on the headsets or
No,
not?
we're not in the headsets.
But picks up about
This is going to be a big third down. They're obviously not going to go for it in fourth down. So this is a big chance for Morgan to stop him right here.
I think the ironic story is we've been fighting to get a trainer for a long time, right? And our superintendent and the board of ed talking a lot about getting a trainer on the field, and it's great. We want a trainer on the field. It was hard to find one, and now they're taking care of our kids, and it's good.
That's great.
I'm not disappointed that there's a trainer making sure my personal child does not have a concussion. And even though he's missing playing time, I'm totally fine with it.
That's right.
I'll say that for the record.
Well, let's hope.
I don't know why he's yelling at me about it.
I know. Well,
Sorry we fought for
no.
it.
I think he was just questioning whether one of the parents should come down and check him out.
Oh.
Magnifico looking downfield from Miller. Miller's got some speed. Oh, what a catch by Miller. Oh, man. They said this kid was their
So
number
that's
one
gonna
player.
be-
What a play. Darn. And I'll tell you what, Ronaldo had great position on him.
That was
What a play.
So that's 89 yards?
Yep.
Not 99. 89.
Elijah Miller. Remember I told you, watch Miller?
Good D.
Oh, Jack's coming back in the game. Great sign. Jack now
Very
back
good
into the
D.
game.
They just wanted to make sure that.
Yeah.
nice catch by the young man.
Oh, that's too bad. We had him pinned. But again, Ronaldo was right on him.
He was.
What a
good.
great
It was
athletic
actually
move by
great,
Miller.
Great coverage. Just a
Oh,
good
that's too
catch.
bad. And the coach should not be upset with him. He was right where he should have been.
I know it.
Nice coverage by Ronaldo.
I know. That was pretty good football.
Yeah.
Both ways.
Oh, that's a shame. Had their backs to the wall.
So what down was that? Was that?
I don't know. The scoreboard is not working, so we don't know what the time is, and we don't know what the. We do know the score. Now
we
it's
could
14-0.
We could probably put the score up, right?
Yeah.
Did he take the?
Ellington,
And again, we don't know. I can't announce the score at the
Morgan.
time for you, ladies and gentlemen, because we do not have an official scoreboard. Pete. He's coming back. Everybody's yelling for Pete. Okay, well, unfortunately, Morgan had him pinned back and looking very, very good. But again, it's only 14-0. Morgan's has had a history this year of coming back in games like this.
On the scoreboard. Looks like the scoreboard is working okay now. We
Well, the scoreboard.
set the circuit breaker behind the scoreboard.
Well, the time is not right.
No, it's not working.
Maybe the second quarter will.
Well, it's good to see Jack back in the game. Jack Nye. So you got Renato and Nye back to receive this kick.
All right.
A lot of screaming going on out there. It's going to be taken by Nye. It's the outside. Nice run by Jack. Gets the ball out to about the 32-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10. Morgan ball. Oh, that was a heartbreaker there, Pete. But what an athletic move by Miller. And like I said, Renato was in perfect position.
I know it was.
And he pulled that run right over his ear. But let's see if we can get back in this game real quick.
That was Jack Nye on that nice return.
Well, this is one of those things where the offense is running well. There was we had a little temporary a little mini concussion protocol, so we got stalled at the end there.
Yep.
But we had opportunities, so it's only 14-0. Let's just get a good drive here and get a stop, and you're back in it. So that's the way we got to be thinking.
Absolutely.
I know we've done this before, but it doesn't change anything. It's still a new game, and you can't worry about.
Well, look at the game against Conkenchog, back and forth, back and forth.
Right.
So let's hope
offensively, we've been very, very effective. So
Tyler Baldwin continues to play well. Corrigan, if the offensive line is blocking well, the only pressure they're getting pressure up the middle, and then of course they blitz they blitz that outside cornerback, which left Caprio wide open. Probably calling you to teach. Well, you're not doing that.
Good. Announce it, Dennis.
Hang on, folks.
Maybe that's it. Did we get an injury on the chains?
What's that?
Did we get an injury on the chains?
Yeah. How did that happen? I don't know.
I mean, if anybody wants to come up and announce with you, I'd be happy to go do the chains, and I would do the scoreboard with the chains. I've done that before.
I know. Well, you're a miracle man. You're Mr. Wonderful. What can we say? And I'm not letting Iris go because Iris does everything at the school.
Did one of our chain? Here's the. We're talking on TV now.
I know.
Did one of our chain crew people get thrown out of the game?
Really?
I mean, this is. I mean, look at. If you're on the chains, you get thrown out of the game. You got to ask yourself.
Illegal use of the chains.
You got to ask yourself, who am I as a person? You know what I mean?
Well, it's very social.
I don't know that that's what happened, but if it did, and the person's watching this show on Tuesday night, I'm sorry. I'll call it like I see it. America needs to do better.
I know.
And we can start talking about politics while we wait for the new chain gang person.
That's right. But
seriously, is that what Coach Sullivan was yelling at me about? Is that we need a chain person?
Pete wanted you to come down.
Jeez, I can't do it all.
I know. You're like Bogey and Bacall. Of course, none of the kids watching this will know who Bogey and Bacall are. Oh, there's a volunteer going over to run the chains.
It's a hustle too.
I know.
Who is that?
I don't. Yeah, we think he was thrown out for illegal use of the chains.
Oh man!
But we got to go look at that.
That had to have happened.
We got to send our sideline reporter down there at halftime and find out.
Or they were like, "This person is so bad at the chains." Look at now, it's 4th down. I mean, we got to train them. You got to train them up. There you go.
There we go. All right,
first down.
This is a comedy.
Don't you love Morgan football games? I love it.
It's great.
I had no idea all the things that were going on while I was coaching the team. I had no idea all the extemporaneous.
That's right. But there seems to be a common theme. Well, let's get back to the game for a minute.
All right, nice little pull.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah, maybe go down.
Tyler Baldwin's doing a great job in his running ability this year. You know that show that used to be on TV, Better Call Saul?
Yes, I do.
I think in Morgan it's Better Call Pete.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You got to fix the scoreboard. They're asking you to come down to check out Jack for the concussion. Then they want you to go hold the chains.
I know.
Then I got my friend Iris is doing everything at school up here in the press box with us. There's just certain people in this town that just step it up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why they force you into politics. It's like, well, go work on this stuff, too, that no one wants to do.
That's right. That's right.
So,
when you're doing a great job on the Board of Ed.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, second and 3. Here comes Corrigan. Looks like Corrigan will pick up. Nice run by Corrigan. I'll tell you what. Corrigan didn't like.
Don't need a penalty, but if you're not afraid of contact, you can have success.
That's
in
right.
The sport of football.
I'll tell you what, Casey at the bat. This kid brings it home. It's a home run. What a hard-nosed kid.
So far on offense, only beat ourselves.
Here comes Corrigan again. Here comes Casey. Oh, Casey at the bat. Nice run by Casey Corrigan.
So this is what Coach Sullivan likes to do. We got momentum here.
Yep.
Got Ellington D on their heels.
And then what it does is it gives them the opportunity to open up that passing game. You develop that running game. They're going to Casey again to pick up the first down, and Casey's going to do it. Nice run by Casey Corrigan. First down for the Morgan Huskies, and we're into Ellington territory. Wow. I'll tell you what, if it wasn't for that one passing play, we're in this game. No question about it.
I just love Casey Corrigan as a running back.
He's a hard nose.
It's all about conditioning now. Like,
he's a Trojan warrior.
Can we go 4 quarters?
Here he goes again. Corrigan, just keep on working. He's a workhorse. Nice run by Corrigan.
Now, just an interesting note, in the NFL, usually they'll have a guy run maybe once or twice, and then they swap him out.
Yeah.
because it's an intense. It's like getting rebounds in basketball. It's it's this full out effort and hand to hand competition when you're running the ball like that as hard as you can. So, So here he's got 3 in a row. Let's see how.
Well, that was 4 in a row actually.
He gets.
It's going to be official timeout here.
He's like, Coach, Casey Corrigan it's cheating. It's a cheat code. You can't keep giving him the ball.
No.
He's just going to keep running over. Okay, so call a different play, Coach. Is that what he's saying? I think that's what the referee's saying.
Yeah. What was it? Referee saying don't run Corrigan so up?
Oh, there's something going on with it.
Yeah. Well, it's
something that Coach Sullivan does not want to deal with, whatever it is.
Well, the referee's giving him some serious aggravation. And Kevin doesn't want to talk to him.
Are we having trouble with the chains again?
Oh, my God.
We keep getting.
Somebody that has a little experience with them chains.
He can't.
Is that you, Mr. Corrigan? All right, I got one right
We got over here. Here we come. Let's have a big. Dennis, get that guy a round of applause. Get that guy a round of applause.
Wait.
Yeah.
Coach Lewis is yelling at me. Coach Lewis is yelling at me to get the chain crew, even though Dennis is on the PA. And what am I going to do? Can't I just do this one job? Can't I just do this one job?
We're going to be on TV. So Tuesday night, we're going to have a bunch of people volunteering for
chain crew.
On the TV, tell them you want somebody to
well, tell them. Listen, if you're listening to this on a Tuesday night, you love football. Let's face it. You love the team.
Or your team.
And we need you on the chain crew.
That's right.
And you know what? Maybe we should have a training for the chain crew on a different day. We come down here and we go to a practice and do the chains for the 2-minute drill when they practice 2-minute drill.
Well, get your brother to come to the game. He's an expert.
He's an excellent chain crew guy.
Oh, there he is, Caprio.
Oh, he's got
nice throw. Nice catch by Jake Caprio. And he's in for the score.
He's in.
Nice.
He's in.
Oh, perfect. What a score by
throw,
Jake Caprio. He finally came back to that play. You know what happened, Pete? They were cheating into the middle because of Corrigan. And Caprio had run that route before, was wide open. They didn't see him. And I think by running that ball to Corrigan, they started to come in and just let him go.
Yeah.
Beautiful play. Nice catch. Beautiful throw by Tyler Baldwin.
Great speed on the
Jake
outside.
Caprio.
They did have a cover man.
Yep.
But
So
he was able
2.
to run by him and good stuff.
Oh, almost. Nice throw. Good thought. So it'll be 14-6 in favor of Ellington Crusaders. But the Morgan Huskies hanging strong.
So the 2-point conversion ball came out real quick.
It did.
And it looks like Jack wasn't even ready for it and just went sailing over his head. So, you just have to go 1 for 2 on the 2-point conversions. So
That's right.
We'll see if
exactly. So
see if we get the onside here. So offensively,
we're looking good.
Really no complaints. It's just we stalled a little bit on the first one.
Right.
But it was just some timing issues on the first one. But here we go. Hit the big one, and now you're back in it. So, again, this is where the onside kick, it's kind of exciting.
It is exciting. You got to give some credit to that offensive line. Louis Mendez, Catterman. I mean, these guys are playing their hearts out, and that's a big team on the other side of that ball. So, here, now I would try that running kick running right up the middle.
So, here we are going to have to see if they go back to the ground on this drive.
So big thanks to Iris Dunham. She was our camera person. And now our Mike Rapiano is now here. We want to thank Iris and we want to thank Mike.
All right, this time doesn't go 10 yards. So
I know. That's a bummer. So they'll give him the ball about the 49-yard line.
Ellington, patient, very patient. Ellington did a great job of not going after it. They saw that it was going to stop. It's a little nerve-wracking because if it does hit the 10-yard mark and you didn't recover it, it's just an interesting choice that kids have to make there.
Oh, yeah.
But you could tell they worked on it all week.
Yeah.
They're like, if it doesn't go 10 yards, you don't have to touch it, and we're going to have good field position.
But
they could also, if the ball's stopped and we don't touch it, they could pick it up and run with it. So
we could?
They could.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I thought you said we could.
Oh, yeah, we could, but then they're just going to spot it where we picked it up.
That's right. All right, Ellington has good field position.
And here back to the ground. Let's see
to the outside. They had a lot of luck with that. That's number 12, Neville. Oh, almost a fumble. It's going to pick up about 7 yards. It should be second about 3.
Hunter Roth really putting his shoulder down.
Hunter Roth did a great job that time.
Pickup of about
That was about 8. Yeah, so it's 2nd and 2.
So back to the ground here.
second.
It's funny that they go on the ground when they're here, but yet they went to the pass when they're deep in their own end zone.
Well, I do think they wanted to feed Mangiafico. I think he needs a couple passes to stay interested.
Yeah.
So and they're super confident in him.
Yeah, they sure are.
So looks like they got now they're
There's
going to
that
go all
inside
run.
handoff. Here they go again. Oh, nice hit. Beautiful hit by Jack Nye. Of course, he doesn't want to be hitting with his head.
On that tackle.
That was number 7, Kenke.
Young man did pick up the first down.
We do have a couple kids who just are not afraid to hit.
That's right.
They hit
Boy, I'll tell you, nice
like
hit by
players.
Jack.
You know,
But that made me cringe when I saw he hit him head on. Especially when we just came out of checking for a concussion. Here comes the timekeeper over to say something. The timekeeper is down on the field. We don't know what the official time is. Okay, that's the end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen, with our score.
hit the horn.
The Ellington Crusaders
At the end
14
of the first quarter,
and the Morgan Huskies 6. Okay, well,
I didn't know we were on a break. I would have tried. I would have relaxed a little bit.
I know, really.
I didn't know you. I didn't know the camera was off.
Yeah.
I missed my break. There's got to be a union. There's got to be a union issue.
It is a union. I have one of those bees on your on your bonnet.
I'm over here focused on the. You know, I had to change the quarter on the scoreboard.
I know.
It's just unbelievable.
All right. Well, Ellington got a pretty good drive going here. It's 1st and 10 at about
Yeah,
the 30-yard line.
I mean, they've only gone about 20 yards and they're down to the 30.
Manifico looking back. He's got Miller. That's not Miller. Oh, nice defensive play. Beautiful defensive play. He wants a flag, but no flag. It was right in front. They did throw the flag.
Nice coverage, but also I see
No.
a flag.
Oh, he's calling. Where's the flag? Oh, there it is. He threw a
that's
flag.
that's rough.
That's
man.
crazy. That was not a good call.
I mean, that's the thing about pass interference. It's like if you feel like throwing it,
Yeah. Oh, that's a shame.
but the ball was overthrown to begin with.
Yeah, no kidding.
And
that was uncatchable.
I don't know that that's the rule necessarily, but because it's not a spot foul like it is in the NFL.
Pass
Right.
interference
It's just a penalty with an automatic first down, but
Yeah.
against the
it's
Huskies.
So how many yards?
that's going to be 10 yards in the first automatic first down.
Yep. So they're calling offense or defensive pass interference. I think that was a terrible call. Now, of course, if you're watching this from Ellington, you're going to think that was a great call. But again, remember, Peter and I are from Morgan, but we always recognize good play from the other team, and they're playing a good game. Ellington's playing a good game as well.
15-yard line of the Huskies.
So they're going to split out Johnson out to the outside, and they've got Kinnicky in the inside.
Here we go. Official timeout again. Did we kick out another
Oh, I
chain
hope
crew
this
person?
isn't another chain problem.
What's happening to
Well,
chain
look at the
crew?
chains. They're having,
Are they kidnapping our chain crew?
the referee is definitely having an issue with chain gang.
Oh,
Here we
man.
go.
All right. 1st and 10.
These guys
There's
go.
the
These
handoff.
guys go over there and they don't
And
come
also hand
back.
up to Miller. Miller came from his wide receiver position. This kid is a great athlete, number 11, Elijah Miller.
Looked like number 16 in there on the bottom.
Just 8 yards on an inside handoff
Yeah.
or a quick handoff there to a receiver. It's just too much.
I know.
Of about
Ross Truby came in on the stop.
7.
It's about, picked up about 7.
One of the things about the onside kick is you want to give yourself a chance at least. If it goes too far, okay.
Yeah, right. I'd rather be too far than too
But
short.
to kick it too short, you can't make that mistake if you're going to be onside kicking it.
Right. Okay. So now he's got Kinnicky in the backfield with Manifico. Inside, he always wide open. Runs in for the score. Kinnicky, number 7.
Ellington.
So that's number 7, Cooper Kinnicky.
I'm putting the score up now because
Oh, okay.
that 14 looked like a 19.
Yep.
It was just terrible.
So now it's 20-6. They've been pretty successful with their point after attempts. So I apologize for not being able to identify the kicker, but his name was not on our list that they gave us for the game. I said we got this about, as I said, about an hour before the game. Kick is up, and it's good, making the score 21-6 in
Almost
favor
got
of the
to
Ellington
that.
Crusaders. Oh, no, it's no good.
Hunter Roth almost got to it. I don't know if he got his hand on it.
Yeah, he got his hand on it. That's perfect.
But he was on top of it. I was just shocked that it didn't hit him.
I know.
20, Morgan 6.
So he.
All right,
got
not
a
the end of the
little bit-
world
yeah, no,
here.
not the end of the
Let's
world.
get a good drive.
Yep.
Yeah, we could
And-
tie this thing up easily by halftime.
Nice if we could, because we're right starting the second period. Be nice if we could get a quick score, and we're capable of the quick score. Tyler Baldwin continues to throw well. We've got some great receivers in Caprio, Staunton, and Jack Nye.
Cheerleaders, good volume. Good volume on the cheerleaders.
Good volume by the cheerleaders. They always do a great
Yeah,
job.
they're screaming pretty good. And not screaming.
The what?
They're just they're doing the cheers very
Right, they're
loud.
not
That was a
screaming.
loud cheer.
That's right.
Could you hear it on the headphones?
It wasn't too bad.
Okay.
Wasn't too bad.
Well, I was just wondering if they could hear it at home, but it was.
Don't forget at halftime, get over there and get some of those great French fries.
They were chanting
pizza.
to be heard.
That's right. It's great to be heard.
Orlando over there has got some huge hamburgers tonight. I don't know where
All right,
it's at.
our student section talking trash to the
Yeah,
Ellington kids, Enough so that they made them turn around. Oh,
Oh,
boy,
really?
misjudged.
Oh, yeah.
Good kick.
Those
Okay.
end zone.
Good
Boy, this
kick.
kid's got a great leg.
Who were we? Oh, the Granby kid.
The Granby kid?
Great kicker.
Is he?
Oh, he put it anywhere he wanted to.
Really? Wow.
I think they actually
The
attempted
end zone like that.
a 35-yard field goal.
Did they really?
Yeah.
And they converted
I
it?
think they did, yeah.
Wow. Interesting to see if they go for a field
I remember
goal.
talking to my wife about the fact that if you were kicking a 60-yard field goal, you're kicking it from midfield. And I tried to get her to picture that.
I know.
How amazing
Visualizing
that
your
is.
mind. Some of these kickers in the NFL are just incredible.
Man, you get inside the 45-yard line, you're going to get 3 points. It's just incredible. All right, let's see what we
Let's
got
see.
here.
Baldwin.
A little Corrigan. A little
Yeah,
Corrigan
Corrigan.
action. Nothing that
Yeah,
time.
that time they had a linebacker keen on him. Took him on right at the line.
So if you don't get that big chunk on that first down, it's hard to,
That's
it's hard to
tough.
get that
Yeah, it's
Corrigan momentum where you're just
Right.
kind of bowling them over.
It also
So-
affects your play selection calling.
Second and 10 for the Huskies.
Corrigan still in the backfield with Baldwin. He's got trips to the right. Single wideout who's going to right now. The Nye, nice move by Nye. Tries to get to the outside, spins
Oh,
around.
boy.
Still going.
Nye is still on his
all right.
feet.
Jack's not going to go down.
After he had the reception,
He's stubborn like his father.
But did he go backwards
Yeah.
after the front?
Yeah.
You know, that's
Yeah. I hear you. So he picked up probably about 7 yards.
well, not bad. I mean,
Yeah.
if we get
So it'll be
Third and 3.
3rd and 3. So you got trips right again. Baldwin decides to keep it.
Oh, boy.
Oh, they had that. That was a nice defensive play. They keyed on him right away.
4-down territory.
No, this isn't for them.
Bet a buck. I'll give you double or nothing on the
No,
the
we're going to
California.
find out. We're going to find out about. No, they're going to go for it. This is a risky call. This is definitely a risky call. Wouldn't you say? Would you go for it here on your own 28?
It's not about what I would do.
That's right. That's right. Maybe they can draw him offside.
There's a reason I'm up in the announcer's booth now.
Well,
okay,
there was a reason
so
you were down that field for many years.
right, but now I'm in the announcer booth. All right, here we go.
They got to.
Well, Jimmy try to draw him off and then
I
punt
think
it.
that's what they're going to do. And the coach is saying, "Don't go offside." Oh!
Oh, he drops it. He drops
Ran
it.
before he caught it. Pete. He was open. Nice throw by Baldwin. Oh, that's too bad.
Jack Nye.
Classic.
Incomplete.
You let it come into your body.
Then turn and run.
Yeah.
But you could see.
Yeah, turn your
he
head
made-
up
was
the
making
field.
the
Yeah,
turn as it
isn't it
was
funny?
coming.
It's like you could do a clinic on it. You could do a clinic on that where
Yeah.
you see a guy turn his head up the
Yeah.
field
Oh.
at every single level because he's so enthusiastic about getting that
I
first
know.
down. Now, do you think he had it? You think he had the first
Oh, he had
down?
the ball. Yeah, I think so.
No. Do you think he had the first down?
Oh, he had the first
Yeah,
down.
yeah,
Definitely. He
you
definitely
know.
had the first down.
Boy, that's a
Oh,
First down
Well-
for
Killer.
the Knights.
you gotta shake it off.
yep. They shake
Try
it
to
off
make
the
a
back
play
of
on
the game.
D.
Yep. Maybe come up with an interception now, Jack. Manifico, some good pressure from the outside. Nice elusive play. Oh, just thrown out of bounds.
Nye forces
Pete.
him out of bounds.
Jack Nye comes up, throws number 12 out of bounds. Neville. Who was the famous British
Pick up of
Um,
about 5.
commander? Neville who?
Second and 5.
You mean the British Prime Minister, Neville Chamberlain?
Neville Chamberlain, yeah. That's his kid.
So, I mean, it's hard to guess what British commander you're talking about when
know.
you're actually talking about the Prime Minister.
Well, you know,
okay, I mean, how much?
A person of British authority.
Okay, yeah, Neville Chamberlain.
Yep, that's who he's named after. Okay, Magnifico, backfield. Got 2 people in the backfield. Sort of a split back. Looks like a split T. Right up the middle. Oh, nice fake. Oh, they had him for a minute in that backfield. Oh, he's going to close to the goal line. They had him in the backfield, Pete, and just let him go. That's too bad. That was a beautiful defensive play and very elusive run.
Open field tackling is one of the hardest things
Absolutely.
in football,
Yep.
and that's the drill kids dislike the most. And you can't coach it enough, and
No,
you
you
can't
can't.
get enough reps.
Nope.
But there he was. I think he might have gone to his knees.
Yeah, he did.
And so once he went to his knees
You
and
give
tried
up
to
all your
tackle him,
balance.
yeah.
Yep.
Well, you can't move. Either
Right.
you get him or
Right.
you're toasted.
That
So
was Kenneke on the run. Nice run by Kenneke. They're going to Kenneke again, right up the middle,
Touchdown,
untouched.
Ellington.
So they now go out to a 20, right now 26 to 6 lead. So Kenneke, again, we apologize to the fans of Ellington if we're mispronouncing that name. But Peter Nye is the one who told me that's pronounced Kenneke.
no, Kenke. I said Kenke, like Yankee, Kenke,
Okay, we'll go
Kenke.
Okay, Kenneke. Okay.
But you go Kenneke, it's fine.
Yeah,
I
okay.
just don't want to get blamed.
Well,
one
they've
way or
got
the
a
other.
coach upstairs
s-
above us, and
if
we'll
you
find
say-
out at halftime.
All right, let's do that.
But unfortunately, I asked him before the game. He said, that's one of those names I can't pronounce, so it's not going to do us much good.
All right. Oh, that's what he said?
Yeah.
Oh, well then what do we?
Yeah, and he's one of the coaches. Extra point attempt. That one looked like it is. Good.
PAT is good.
So 27
That
to
will
6.
make
That's
it
that's the
27
7.
Yep.
for the Ellington.
That's an interesting looking 7.
6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 6, 7, 8.
Yep. Got to go with what you. Got to go with the
Well,
scoreboard.
at least
let
we
you
have a
go.
chain crew.
We got a chain crew. Well, at least for the temporarily.
Temporarily till they steal another person. I mean, there's a whole bunch of people. I want to know the story
I know. What was it?
because we were playing, we had chain people,
Yeah.
then we lost a chain person,
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
which happens because sometimes chains people talk to the
Yep.
opposing. You have to be
Oh.
cool and
Yep.
level-headed because they're yelling stuff. You have to be cool and level-headed. So let's say they threw out one person. That
Yep.
means someone else went over there and took their place, and then somebody else got thrown out. Now, is this just because if they're talking, you cannot talk when you have the chains.
No,
This is why in youth football they put the chains on the home team
I
side.
don't blame him.
Renato.
Well, we got some good calls anyway. This kicker can really blast him. He'll be taken by Nye. Jack to the outside.
He'll pick his knees up.
Oh,
No.
that's exactly what they did. Nice tackle. Jack Nye. Nice run by Jack. That was classic tackling, though. You go for the knees. So, good field position to start this drive. And again, I apologize for not being able to tell you the time left, but it's sometime in the second period. It's like the Twilight Zone.
I know.
Somewhere in the universe.
Huskies will take over at their own 35.
Okay, Jack's got some height, and he's got the outside leverage on that corner.
Yeah, is that
See if they
Miller?
go to
They
him,
got
yeah.
Miller on him. I like that matchup.
Yeah.
You got Miller and Nye in the matchup.
Oh, but look at Corrigan. Casey
Okay,
Corrigan,
now
what
this
a
one,
run.
all right, good run.
It takes a lot of those,
Give 5.
a lot of the Ellington players along with him.
I'll tell you what, the far side judge. Oh, you got it right this time. Okay. Oh,
Yep.
ooh, do you like that spot, Tom?
I like that spot.
Oh, you do? I felt like he got way past the 40.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't like that spot.
Thank
Here
you.
comes Corrigan again.
Thank you. Remember, we're
Casey ran to
homers
the
here.
meat of that.
Casey again.
I think I would have tried to take that to the outside because that middle was blocked up.
All right, we'll give it 0 yards on that one.
Yes. So it continues to be probably,
Cheerleaders are crushing it. Like
They
I can't
are. They're
hear
doing a great
myself.
job.
We need headphones.
I know. They haven't changed. There we go. Now they changed we want a touchdown now too. Okay, so he's got trips right. Corrigan in the backfield with Baldwin.
Oh boy, a little bit early.
Got Jack crossing. He's got to get rid of the ball.
get up the field, right?
Yeah, nice play.
Oh, boy, out on the track. He got tackled on the track. Oh, brother. Like, why is he even getting hung up?
That was a nice catch by Jack, right over the middle. And that's typically when you're a receiver, you hear those footsteps in the middle when you come across like that. But Jack did a nice job clearing it. And I'll tell you what, Tyler Baldwin did a nice job getting that ball to Jack Nye. Pick up the first down. Again, they go with trips to the left.
Oh,
Jack
boy.
backs up. Ooh,
Yeah.
almost lined up offside.
Well, I think he would have covered up the inside receiver, Caprio.
Oh, yep.
So he had to step back there. It did look bad.
Oh,
and
it's going to call a procedure call against Morgan. Did they line up improperly, Pete? What do you think that call was?
Oh, I wasn't.
It was
watching
before the ball was even snapped.
Yeah, I know. Maybe one of the linemen flinched.
Yeah.
We have a little flinch there.
Yep.
Ugh.
Louis Mendez doing a great job at center, filling in for Cremona. I guess Cremona's out for the whole season. Baldwin, quick release. Nice catch by Staunton. Nice Aiden Staunton. Nice catch. I'm sorry.
So one of
Seamus Staunton.
one of the things that Ellington's going to do, they're playing off a little bit, so we're trying to take advantage of those quick hitches.
Yeah. And Jack Tyler did a good job releasing that ball to Staunton. Got a whistle in the field. Let's see what this call is. Well, I think they're questioning the mark. It's the first time they've done that all night. So again, trips to the left.
Jack better step back.
Yep. Yeah, he's got the referee. He's looking. He's right in front of the line judge too.
It'd be nice if they communicate. Oh boy,
that's
such
like they left a little early.
Start. Oh boy, you got to make it, Jack. Did he make it?
Oh, it was intercepted.
Intercepted.
Oh, no.
Oh, he had Jake Caprio wide open to the left. Oh.
That ball was intercepted.
I think that time took a little bit too long for that play to develop. But he had Caprio wide open outside to the left, out in the flank.
Well, I mean, that it could have gone either way.
Oh, yeah.
We needed to make a play on the ball there.
Yep.
And who was that? Miller did it.
Yeah, Miller.
He just pulled it away. So.
Like
The Knights.
Miller's doing a great job on both sides of the ball. It's Miller time for Ellington. So Benefico.
At their own 37-yard line. First and 10, Ellington.
He's got two wideouts. He's got a man in the slot, 2 men in the backfield. It's like a split T. Inside handoff to Kenneke. Oh, I'll tell you, the kid's a hard runner.
Oof.
Got to come
Lineman blocking all the way downfield.
Yeah.
You got to give him credit for that.
Yep, those linebackers gotta
block
come
till
up
the
and help
whistle.
And that, the other thing that running game does, Pete, it really wears out that defensive line.
Absolutely.
Second down.
Last year Ellington was the second loss for Morgan.
Yep.
And it was late in the season like this. And it was a good game. It was a great, really good game into the end. We actually had a chance at the end. We scored a touchdown. And then on the 2-point conversion, we got a penalty on the touchdown for taunting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then we had to get the 2-point conversion to tie the game from the 18-yard line.
Wow.
Yeah, how big a penalty is that?
Wow.
So then we got a pass interference call.
Yeah.
So that was at the 9-yard line. It was half the distance. And then we didn't get it, but whatever. That's how the game ended.
Oh.
It was pretty cool.
So another nice run by Kenneke. And I was going to say we'll get the name clarified at halftime, but the coach is a little reluctant to give me the proper pronunciation. Oh, they held that ball to the last time. That was a nice read by the court. Oh, nice takedown. Oh, come on. That wasn't a horse collar. He grabbed him by the shirt.
Might have been.
He's going to call it a horse collar. You watch
Is
this.
it a horse collar or face
come
mask?
on. They're going to call a horse collar. That wasn't a horse collar. He grabbed him by the shirt. Come on, ref. You got to watch that one on replay when it comes on TV. He did not grab him by the shoulder pads. He grabbed him by the shirt. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. And Kevin Sullivan didn't like that either.
It appears the penalty is going to be against Morgan.
That was a nice play by Deshaun Davis.
It's always an interesting exchange because the official's pretty confident that he saw a horse collar. He's confident that he saw it, and the coaches are going bananas that it wasn't a horse collar.
But the thing about it is,
if you thought you saw it and you threw the flag, you wouldn't feel like.
I think it's the way he was taken down.
that happens sometimes.
And the referee, he wasn't in back of the player.
Yeah.
He was calling it from the other side, which would appear, that was almost a takeaway. Nice defensive play that time by McComiskey. It's nice to see McComiskey back in the game. He went out with an injury, one of the second games of the season. Timmy McComiskey.
Man, that's how you defend the RPO, huh? Like we're all
right.
over the run.
That's right.
We had a guy all over the back.
That's right. And we have to be pretty
So,
late.
I mean, it's late in the season, and I don't know if I want to go into how we cover to the wide side of the field. We do a two-read.
Yep.
And I haven't talked about it in the first few games.
And now they got trips. Well, now they got the man in motion. They leave two wideouts to the wide side of the field. And that's where he's looking. That's where Manifico's eyes are. Almost had him in the backfield. Wide open downfield. Nice. Nice coverage that time by number 14, Renato. I'll tell you what, Manifico's got a great arm.
Ronaldo was in the area.
So here's how the two-read works.
Okay.
I guess we have a second to talk about it.
And 10 for Ellington.
You have a corner and a safety who are communicating about the 1 and 2 receivers.
Yep.
Then they're looking at the number 2 receiver. If the number 2 receiver runs an out, then the corner takes him.
Okay.
But if he runs up the field like he did there,
Yep.
then the safety would take
The
him.
safety comes over. Okay, now he's calling the safety. He's calling McComiskey over.
Yeah.
So now they have trips right, and they go to the outside. Another overthrown ball. Well, that helps Morgan. He wanted to go to number 14, Johnson, but Manifico just overthrew him.
Let's see what they do.
Yeah,
This is definitely 4-down territory.
Ellington's looking a little sloppy on this one, but all these
They are.
incomplete passes just stops the clock. I mean, it's like the clock hasn't even moved in the
Yes,
second
because it
quarter.
hasn't.
Still 12 minutes left in the second half.
12 minutes left. in the
Want to guess how much time? 5:20.
5:20.
That's my
okay.
guess.
I'm going with 4. It seems like there's been a long second quarter. Okay. He's got double wideouts to both sides. Now he sends number 12 in motion, Neville. They make an adjustment in the backfield. Defensive backfield. Here comes some pressure from the outside. He wants to go to 14. Overthrown. Nice play. Good coverage by Jack Nye. And the Morgan Huskies will take over. 1st and 10, going the other way. They'll take over at about the 35-yard line.
Let's see if they can put something together here.
Yeah, let's put something together before halftime. You're giving them 5 minutes and 20. I'm giving them 4.
We can score quick.
We can.
And we can outside and score quick again. So
That's
it's
right.
not like, regardless of how much time there is left,
That's right.
which we don't know.
Never give up. Don't ever give up. Who said that? Who was that famous person that said that? Don't give up.
That
Don't ever
was
give up.
Jim Valvano.
Jimmy V. Yep. Okay, so they got trips right, and they got a single wide out to the left. Corrigan in the backfield with Baldwin. Jack's giving a pump and go.
Can he make
He's
the play?
Can
Let's
he make
see.
it?
Throws it out of bounds.
He made it, but he was out of bounds. Nice stop. Tyler threw it to his outside shoulder, which he should have, but Jack was a little bit out of bounds. Nice thought, though. You can see that pump and go is forming all the way.
The receivers they gotta give themselves a little bit of room.
I know,
There's
really.
no margin of error for the quarterback if you
Right.
run it up the sideline.
Right. He's got to run that.
So he's got to throw the ball along the sideline.
Right.
But then those are going to go out of bounds half the time if the receivers that line up that close to the edge.
Okay, now he's got trips right again, isolated with Nye, but he's got Miller's on Nye. Miller's their best athlete. Jackson decoy. He's got to get rid of it.
Oh boy.
Corrigan, nice catch by Corrigan. Corrigan picks up the first down. Corrigan's got some room. Corrigan could go. He could go. He gets pushed out. And Corrigan, what a score!
Kid trying to
Nice run by Casey Corrigan.
push him out of bounds. You can't.
What
Tough to
a
push
play.
Casey Corrigan out of bounds.
Didn't it look like he went out of bounds?
No, it's tough to push him out of bounds.
Oh, yeah.
He thought he could just nudge him out of bounds.
He's an immovable object. What a throw by Tyler Baldwin. Tyler Baldwin getting serious pressure up the middle, rolled to the outside, just let it go. And what a catch by Casey Corrigan. I'll tell you what, he came to bat, and Casey at the bat hit that home
I
run.
mean, that's a 67-yard throw.
That was awesome.
Well, not throw. Actually, it was probably 67 yards across the field.
Right.
Almost intercepted by a lineman.
I know.
He gets it and then tears up the.
We need this extra point now.
Casey in space is dangerous.
Corrigan. No, that's too bad. Tyler wanted to run it.
No, that's
They can't run that. They can't.
No,
That's
they
dead
can't.
ball.
Not
It's a
in high
dead
school.
ball.
They think it's college. Look at that.
Yeah.
So That's now there's a rules the rules committee. Wait, you can't return that. I saw Auburn do it against Alabama. Well, how come we can't do it?
Yeah.
No. In high school, it's a dead ball.
So 27.
But you can see the confusion when they have different rules and different levels. No one knows what's going on.
Yeah, but still, they're playing the high school level, so they should know the high school.
The coaches should. The coaches shouldn't be getting the kids all fired up.
I think the best run I've seen all year was when the player, which our last game, got the ball and ran the wrong way.
Oh, I know.
And all of we're all cheering for the score, and all the.
I gotta go back and watch that game.
Yeah. That was unbelievable.
I think I did watch our commentary. It was good commentary because we
yelling,
knew
"Go."
right away. We knew right away. Oh boy!
Yeah, I'm yelling, "Go, go, go!"
Yeah.
And you can hear all the people over on the other side going, "Stop, stop!"
All right, so we didn't get it.
No.
So we're down 15.
Down by
which
15.
is still only 2 scores
That's
for
right.
us.
So again, they continue to kick that extra point.
Let's see if we can get a good, solid onside kick.
Okay, let's. Oh, look at that middle is wide open.
Last year
I would go with that with
last
Staunton
year,
going straight up.
yeah,
the middle.
do the Staunton straight up the middle.
Yeah.
But last year we got so many of them, and now this year we're just
See what he does.
teams are. Yeah, good one.
that-
Good. Oh,
we
we
got it. We got it. It didn't go 10 yards though.
No, it doesn't matter. They touched
it. Awesome.
So, yeah.
No, we got that ball.
Well, let's see.
All right, way to the Morgan Huskies. That's what we needed. Get back in this game.
So when it's kicked hard like that, and the kid has to make a decision, he lets it go into their chest.
That was awesome. Like you said, it didn't go 10 yards, but they touched it.
That's right.
That was an awesome play. Now we're back in this ball game.
But it was going to go 10 yards. So I think that's why the kids stepped up and tried to. But you're putting these young kids in a bind with that onside kick. That's the upside of it.
And like you said, he kicked it with a lot of velocity. And that ball just hit and bounced. Okay, let's see if we can get back in this ball game. Down 27-15, and we're guessing how much time is left. The coach on the other side not happy. Okay, ball looking deep. Decides to go short.
Oh.
Whoa, he's nailed. Did he fumble the ball?
But no. But
Larrabee.
Great catch. Catch the ball. Looks to turn it up, but he just got smothered. But it's good. It's just good football.
Yeah.
The kid can play.
He got nailed by Manifico.
Yeah.
But what a nice play.
He doesn't feel a thing. You catch a ball like that, you don't feel it.
No, of course not. Well, if I did, I'd be in the hospital for about a month.
Let's see how Ellington plays the bunch over here.
Look at this.
Yes.
They got a
So
bunch.
they got 3.
Get rid of it, Tyler. Get rid of it. Oh, almost.
All right, got back to the line of scrimmage. There was a receiver in the area.
Oh, there was a receiver definitely in the area.
But see, some of these dropbacks,
Yeah.
we got a couple. If he's rolling to his right and he's losing balance, he doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage, and there's nobody there, and then you get a penalty on top of it. It's down. It's from the spot. 5 yards plus the down.
Right.
Some of these are 35-yard losses.
I know.
That's something we have to avoid, or you got to think about going into next year. Like, just take a 7-yard sack.
Well, the thing is, he doesn't have Corrigan in the game right now, who's also doubles as a blocker. He's got Larrabee in the game. Let's see if Tyler can.
All right, they're sending another stunt.
Yep, there he is.
Let's see
Wide
if he can
open.
break a tackle. Yeah.
Nice play on Jack Nye. Nice play by Jack Nye. What a nice forearm. Here, eat this.
Yeah, I think he wanted to put him down because he stole that ball from him on the last play.
He gave him a hand sandwich.
Again, some of these Huskies, man, they are not intimidating.
No. And I'll tell you what, that catch was on their number one defensive player, Miller, so that was a great play by Jack.
That's going to fire Miller up a little bit.
Absolutely.
Let's see how this matchup plays out. Because the thing about Miller, just from the way he plays, the ball's in the air, he believes it's his.
Yes. And that's the way it should be.
And Jack's kind of the same way, so we'll see who's going to be more stubborn about it.
That's right. Inside.
Here we go. Who's more stubborn? He's holding him.
Oh.
It's thrown out of bounds.
No,
yep. We got the flag. We got the flag. It was a blatant hold, so that'll be 10.
They got a hold on that.
That'll be 10 yards.
Great.
And a first down. So
who was the hold on?
It was on the matchup we're talking about.
Yeah,
Miller
held his jersey.
Yeah.
That was more of a pass interference than we had down here.
Yeah. Though that one you could see the shirt get tugged.
Right.
The other one, the ball's in the air and there's contact. I don't know.
Right.
You could throw it every time, or you could not throw it every time.
Right.
Unless it's blatant.
And again, those of you from Ellington who are watching this game, keep in mind Peter and I are Morgan announcers, and so we don't mean to be homers, but I
Yeah,
guess
we
we
are.
are. But I guess we are. So,
Wait, aren't we? I didn't want to be when we started this thing, but you are. You are home cooking.
Yeah.
From top. Maybe that should be the name of our cooking show. Tom.
Yeah, home cooking.
Home
yeah.
cooking.
Casey Corrigan.
You-
Look at that. Oh, they blew him dead. Come on, ref.
Oh,
He
they
blew the play
it.
dead.
Yeah, they blew it. They got the
Oh,
wrong. They
man.
got the wrong guy.
No kidding.
They
Oh,
got-
I can't believe they blew that dead. Casey's not happy
boy.
about it. And I'm sure Kevin Sullivan's letting the referees know about that. So that'll bring up 2nd and long.
13.
Have you ever seen the kitchen at Morgan?
No.
Oh,
Nice. Is that what we're going to
yeah.
do it?
They have mirrors and everything
Oh,
for
let's do that.
for the kids.
He's got. Dropped it. Seamus had it, but
So incomplete.
incomplete.
It'll be third.
He had it though.
3rd and 12.
Nice run by Seamus and nice pass by Tyler
Well,
Baldwin.
Tyler threw it where only he could get it.
Right.
But it does still, that's such a long throw. You see how long those 5-yard outs are?
Yeah, the
If you're on the
5-yard.
left hash and you're throwing an out on the right side of the field, that's a 37-yard throw.
It's 37-yard, 5-yard out.
Yeah.
Uh-oh,
I only know
they got to get him off the field quick.
I don't,
they
that's,
did.
That's
Oh, they
timeout.
called it
No, you
timeout.
had to call a time.
Yeah.
Because you had an illegal substitution.
Timeout,
Yep.
Morgan.
Okay, now Coach. So right now, Coach Sullivan's got to send 2 plays in. Okay, and if we don't pick it up, here's what we're going to do on 4th down.
I did a clinic on that. We did all the math
Oh, really?
on if you're on the left hash, you drop back 7 yards and you throw a 5-yard out to the far sideline.
Yep.
You're getting 37-yard throw and it's
Wow.
5 yards. Like we did all the mathematics for all the different routes from different spots on the field,
Wow.
middle of the field, and then we just we just shared it. Do what you want with it.
But that's my question.
But-
What kind of that information will allow you to do what?
Well,
what do you do with that information?
Well, so what I don't think coaches realize the risk involved with a ball traveling 37 yards. How long does it take to travel?
Yep.
And you got an outside linebacker who has time to come and pick it up.
Gotcha.
Or allowing a corner to come down or a safety to come down from the time it takes to throw that ball. Now, you got a good quarterback who throws a P
Yep.
and he lets go of it early
Yep.
before the kid, when the kid gets out of his break or doesn't even make his break, he throws the ball. It just has to be much tighter
Right.
to eliminate some of that risk.
So that's the purpose of that analytical analysis is to say you should cut down the angles a little more effectively. Okay, Baldwin's got good line protection. Comes some blitz. Throws it out of bounds.
I mean,
Wanted to go to Corrigan.
the most efficient one is the hook. You
what?
run
Oh, yeah.
hook. You run a hook hash to hash.
Yep.
It's just it's headed upfield. It's clean. There's not a lot of danger.
Right.
It's in the receivers getting the ball in front of them. The
Yep.
quarterback has a stationary target. Those
Yep.
are the high percentage throws. All the outside fades are actually very hard to complete.
Yes. Especially depending on whether the quarterback is a righty or lefty, and which sideline they're going to.
Yeah, and think about it. Even if you have no football, someone with no football skills, you could throw a 10-yard pass to
Yeah.
them stationary, make them run up a sideline and catch it over their
Right.
shoulder.
That moving object's a lot harder to pick than a stationary object for sure. Okay, this is a big play. We'd love to
Yeah,
get a score to
4th
go in
down.
before halftime.
And we're in bunch here.
Yep, they got that bunch.
It's tight on
the
both
outside.
sides. I don't know who's who.
Nobody in the backfield besides Baldwin. Okay, I
How
think
much-
Coach Sullivan.
So I
did
bet we
right.
don't have too much time left in
I
the
don't think
half
they do.
Morgan.
because maybe we're running the clock down.
Yeah. Well, is the field judge? Oh, I'm sorry. The field clock operator, is he communicating to the coaches how much time there is?
Yeah, I'm
he
sure
is.
he is.
He
Yeah,
is, okay.
I'm sure they are.
Cheerleaders are doing a good job tonight.
Yeah, they're on fire.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the cheerleaders are some of the best athletes in the school. I
Oh, yeah.
did some interviews with the cheerleaders. Some of the stuff they do is incredible.
Get a hand there, folks.
Well, you get
Great cheerleaders here from the
at the highest level, cheerleading is gymnastics. Like they should all just do gymnastics.
yeah.
Or go recruit if you want to like a championship cheerleading squad. Go down to Campbell's Gymnastics or Gymnastics World or whatever.
Oh,
it is,
yeah.
and recruit the kids from there.
Here we go. Tyler's got him wide open. Oh, nice defensive play, but that was perfectly executed. Caprio just had it. But that was a great defensive play
I
by
know.
Ellington. Nice throw by Tyler. Nice potential catch by Caprio. And that's unfortunate. That was well
I
executed.
know he had to wait for just a second,
Yeah,
and he was able to recover.
Yeah,
and knock
if he had
it
let it
down.
go just a second earlier, I think we would have been all set. He gave that defensive back a little bit of time to react. But again, well thought out play. We've got to be very close to the end of the first half.
You know, on a fourth down like that, what's interesting is if you expect to run a post and you stay on your post and the ball gets thrown and you're going to let it kind of come to you. But in a fourth down situation, one of the things that
Nice.
we're going to see if they can take chunks up the field and get out of bounds. So they're in their 2-minute drill. I'm going to say it's less than 2 minutes left.
Yeah, I think so too. That play was a Johnson. Nice throw with Magnifico. But that's in a play like that, the one thing that was good from their perspective is it was a quick release. That guy made his cut, quarterback was right on it.
That's right. That was pretty efficient. All right, well, we got to either defend how many timeouts does Ellington have? They probably have all 3, which means you need about 30 seconds.
Yep.
Because you can run 4 or 5 plays. Let's see if we can make a play on D.
Like to make a nice interception here. Magnifico, he's got a guy open.
Oh, boy.
He's open.
Recover, Jack.
Nice recovery by Jack. Oh.
All right, well, you keep them in bounds. They're going to move the chains. That'll stop the clock. I wish I knew how much time was left.
Jack's slow to get up. He's okay.
Jack Nye
Looks like he hurt his wrist.
makes that tackle.
Well, I think he's disappointed that he didn't. When he turned around, he didn't make a play on the
Again,
ball.
he had the position, but that was a beautiful throw by Magnifico. Nice catch by Johnson.
Let's keep an eye on Miller. He's on the top, top
Miller's
of your
out.
screen. Here it comes.
Got him isolated up top.
You figure they're
going
going to take a shot.
Oh, that should have been offensive pass interference. He pushed off.
In the corner, incomplete.
Don't you think so?
I can't even see that far, Tom, honestly. I first of all, it was not a good judgment of where the ball was going to land by either party because it just went. So Miller cut in front of him, which was to his detriment.
Right.
So ball's incomplete. And take what you can get, but it does stop the clock. Let's see if we can get an interception. Interceptions here are great because offense is defense, defense is offense. There's no play. It's football in its purest form.
Absolutely.
It's chase the dog in the backyard is what it turns into. So anything can happen if we can get a pick.
Again, they've got Miller isolated. They want to go to him. Magnifico stops up.
Sack's a good way to stop. Oh boy!
Oh man, they had him in the backfield. Wow, what a run by Magnifico. They got a player down. What an excellent move. That looked like Lamar Jackson out there.
I know.
They got a player down.
Just got to secure those tackles. But he's a big kid.
He is a big kid.
Who's it? Magnifico? Who's the quarterback?
Let me see if they give him the size here.
Magnifico.
No, they don't give his
big kid.
Very big kid. He's 6'2".
6'2", 200. Yeah.
That's a big quarterback, especially in high school.
Oh, man.
And he's being recruited by a lot of schools, they told me before the game.
20-yard line of the Huskies.
Okay, we're going to take a quick timeout as we wait for this injured player to be taken.
Okay.
No idea how much time is
Last
left.
chance to get those 50-50s there from
We are
we're
on the 8-yard line.
8-yard line.
I'm in your way?
No,
I'll stand behind you.
No, I fell.
Oh,
I tripped over the cord. No, I'm fine.
Tom Foster injured on the field. Stop the game. All right. Oh, boy.
Wide open. Oh, he just dropped it.
All right, how much time here? Second down. I mean, if
second
they
down.
throw the ball, they're going to
still second and
It's going to keep.
they could have 4 shots in
They could.
20 seconds easily.
I can't hear you. Gotta come up here.
Oh, you can't hear me. Yeah. Sorry.
So it's second and goal.
All right, 3 more. Got to stop him 3 more times.
No.
Little too open on
A
that.
lot of two open. So let's see. Tell you what, we got a good turnout by the student body tonight. All right, here we go. Second down, second and goal. Magnifico keeps it himself. Oh, he's just bouncing off.
Well, this is big. Let's see if they call timeout. Yeah, they got to call timeout right away. So it'd be nice to know how much time's left. There can't be that much time.
Looks like number 16 lost too big.
Oh, got your pick.
Third down.
Thank you.
Thank you.
He found the check.
Yeah.
Everyone's getting paid. He stepped on. It's a little marked up. He already signed the back.
Laundered money.
Signed the back with his shoe, the bottom of his shoe.
So that's not a notary public sign. That's a heel mark.
Time out. This 20 seconds could take
gonna last a long
close
time.
to half an hour. Let's talk about politics.
No, I don't want to talk about politics. No.
Fine.
I saw you
Oh,
voting.
Oh, you did?
We covered the debate.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, which was
Huh.
interesting because they had, for the 35th district.
Yep.
And
It was Chris
Yeah, it was Chris
Yanukovych,
Christine
Guptill,
and Hugh Birdsall. And Hugh was the independent candidate.
Yeah.
And when they asked him during the debate, when they asked him questions, he sang his answers. You would have loved it.
all of them.
You'll have to watch it. I'll send you the tape.
He's saying all the answers.
He sang the majority of them. Yeah,
Oh my
I'll have to
goodness!
send it to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
see
this
this.
is great. But it was a very good debate.
Were you the moderator?
No, I covered it. A guy by the name, right at the middle, wide open. They're not going to stop Manifuco. Now you know why he averages 100 yards a game. Yeah, coming into this game, he was averaging 100 yards a game.
Ooh, that was a clean
Oh,
quarterback draw.
It
huh?
was. So
He averaged 100 yards a game running it.
yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Glad you did that research.
Thank you.
'Cause I did not do that research.
He's their leading rusher, and what's his name? The total yards is Miller. Miller has the most total yards on the team coming into the game. Val, Val is number 52. He's their number one tackler. He's got the most tackles for the year.
You're gonna say Val, not Vale.
Veil. Well, I'm
Veil.
thinking of your wife. Yeah.
The Vale.
Yeah, veil. Something you wear when you go to church. Ball's up, and it's good.
All right, so I'm gonna hit 7 more.
Yep. So now it's 34, right?
Well, that'll make it 34 for
30.
The 4s are just terrible.
Yeah.
Why did they have to miss that extra point?
Huh?
The 4 is just terrible. It's
I
not
know.
even.
The 4 and the 7. Okay, I would love to know how much time is left in this half.
Can't be a lot.
No.
But they're walking. Everybody's walking, so no
I
one's
know.
in a big rush,
No,
Tom. They
no.
just want us to talk all night on,
That's right.
on microphones.
Yes,
These are nice microphones. Are they Valley Shores
They're
microphones?
Valley Shores, yeah. And again, we want to thank Valley Shore for allowing us to use their camera, use their microphones, and I'll tell you what, they've done a nice job, and I really appreciate all the help that Valley Shore Community TV has done for me this year. Of course, I have to go get the camera. I've got to log the camera, bring all the stuff, and get the camera back. And
Oh, boy. He's complaining about it. Okay, I'm going to help you next time, okay?
okay.
What about, does Valley Shore have headsets with microphones? Because what if it's windy?
They do it, but only when it's intercom talking to the cameraman. Like when we did the debate, they had a whole board set up, and they were able to communicate with how to shoot this angle and that angle. It was pretty cool. But they don't have. We wouldn't be able. I asked them if you and I could use them, but they're not set up for that.
But I mean, I'd like to be able to use my hands.
Oh, I know. Me too.
Talk with
Well,
my
you and I are
hand.
both hand talkers. Pick the ball up. Pick the ball up. Now run. There you go.
Let's not.
Get to the outside.
Let's just secure the ball. What do you say?
Oh,
There you
here we go. Oh, nice
Okay,
run.
good return.
That was number 9. Number 9,
Knights are a
Jones.
little lackadaisical.
Jacob Jones. Yep.
by Jacob Jones.
So we have one timeout. You think he's gonna? Think we're gonna chuck it?
I throw a couple of Hail Marys.
Yeah, but
Throw it up.
interception. Ooh.
Yeah, we don't want that. Let's
Although
see.
most of our offense plays defense, right?
Right.
So, yeah.
Now, and one of those throws, Miller seemed to have hurt his hand, but he's back in the game. We'll have that same matchup. Okay, now they've got the trips to the left.
Oh, they hit.
Good pass protection.
There you
Oh,
go.
there's Casey Corrigan.
You think
He
the
steps
same?
out of bounds.
Think the same?
Complete to
Oh, no,
Corrigan.
what happened?
Think the same play the other way?
He hurt his hand. Oh, that's not good.
That was
That is
odd.
not.
That was
I don't
very
see how
odd
he did that.
because
Very odd.
He turned really fast.
Oh, yeah.
He turned really fast.
Yeah.
Like he was telling the official that he got out of bounds or something.
Oh, man. That's not good. That's not good.
Down for the Huskies.
They're immediately over it. And you could tell he was hurt because he immediately started banging the ground.
Now he's injured off the sideline, so
Yep.
we don't really get a chance to catch our breath. Oh boy!
Take it off. Okay.
All right, so we
got out
lost
of bounds.
a couple.
Good scramble by Tyler Baldwin.
Comes out of bounds.
A lot of time came off the clock there.
Yes.
We have no idea how much time
I
is
know.
on
that
that clock.
drives me crazy. We can't tell the people watching the game how much time
It's a
there
good
is.
play. They found something with Corrigan running
Yes.
that slide or whatever. Or maybe he comes across the field or through the.
And-
He comes up to protect and then slips onto the
Yeah.
flat.
Let's see if they'll do the same thing with Larrabee. Larrabee's in the backfield with Baldwin. You've got 3 wideouts to the right. You got Jack Nye isolated on Elijah Miller. He's looking for
Oh,
Nye.
he's
He's
got
got
a shot.
Nye open.
Got to get it. Nope,
Oh,
through his hands.
Almost. That was a nice throw by Tyler. Just missed him.
Throw.
Jack's asking for pass interference, but I don't think he's going to get it.
Nye.
Body language not good.
Not good. Yeah, not good. But that was a nice throw.
Third down. 11.
So it's 3rd and 11.
Walk.
and we have no idea how much time is left. That's very frustrating.
It is. It's let's just assume we have enough time to run as many plays as they let them run.
That's right. Oh, Corrigan's back in the game. That's good news.
I mean, we want to get a couple here.
That'll be nice. Get rid of it. Get rid of it.
Oh,
Oh. The pressure came up the middle, and Tyler wasn't able to. One thing that's when you're a quarterback, you have to have those feet set, and he wasn't able to get his feet set. And he was throwing off his back foot. Having been a quarterback myself, that's a hard throw.
I know you got to set your feet, right? That's
yep.
crucial. Throwing on the run, especially to the left. Your right-handed quarterback,
Right.
rolling to your left. And
Right, that's the hardest. Got to get rid of it. It's up for grabs. Oh, nice play. It looks like he's going to be close to the first down. They said he's in bounds. They got to get up to the line quick. They got to call a timeout. There's the time up.
Let's see what happened here.
It looked like he got out of bounds. Oh, he definitely got it. They've got to give him the first down. Give me a break.
No, what a. I mean,
Oh, really?
half a yard short of the first down.
There's only 4 seconds left, Pete.
Yeah.
And we're guessing or hearing that 4 seconds left.
Yeah, what a nice recovery by Renato. Nice recovery. And I'll tell you what, Tyler just had to get rid of the ball, and Renato made a nice adjustment and came up. The yard marker is showing that he did get a first down.
Yeah, they reversed it. It's going the other way. It's okay.
Oh, look at that.
It was half a yard.
Oh,
It was a full half a yard.
half
Tom.
a yard. Jeez. Terrible call. Well, we got all those.
Terrible call.
Terrible call.
Because we know from here, we're only about 87 yards away
I know, right?
from the spot where we can clearly see.
And Casey Corrigan's father is one of the ones over the chain. Think he would have given us the homer
Yeah,
call.
I know it.
That darn referee. And that's the end of the first half, ladies and gentlemen, with our score.
All right,
the Morgan Huskies 12 and the Ellington Crusaders 34. So what's your impression of that first half?
Here's
Peter?
what I'm going to say,
Okay.
is that we scored 22 points in the last 5 minutes against Granby, and we are down 22 points right now. So that means, if we can pull it together, we've already got one onside kick.
Yep.
Which means that the more once you start getting onside kicks, the other team starts to get a little nervous, right? It's like, oh, we got to get this one. We got to get, and the more pressure they put on themselves, the better off we are. So we can score in a hurry.
Yep.
We're not playing well. We're not connecting well.
No.
We've dropped a few passes here
Right.
and there. Yeah, they made some good defensive plays where they took the ball away from us. If we could turn those around, we can put up points quick. So my head's still in it. I'm looking forward to the second
my
half.
head's in it too. And it looks like Casey Corrigan. They've taped up his wrist. It looks like he's going to be okay. Thank goodness.
We're gonna get the ball to start the second half.
We get in the second half. So this is Tom Foster along with Peter and I, along with Mike Rappiano. Thank you for watching the first half. We'll be right back to bring in the second half of play. Stay tuned.
The halftime recap, Tom.
Yes, we'll do the halftime recap.
Halftime recap.
All right.
Well, I was just going to say this about the whole chain kidnapping
Okay,
thing.
let's talk about the chain.
It turns out our parents weren't getting kidnapped.
Oh, what happened?
It was the worst possible thing that could have happened, and we struggled with some behavior issues.
Really?
Yeah, and we were kicked out. So you know what? I got no problem saying it on the air. We got to do better.
Yeah.
So I don't know the details of it, but if you're doing the chains, anybody who volunteers, it's actually an awesome job. I would love to do it. If someone wants to announce for me, I will do the change.
No,
and
I
will be the captain, and I will keep everybody cool.
All right.
But Tom McComiskey's over there. He's the captain tonight.
right.
I think he's the only one left from the original crew.
Yep.
No, I don't know who else is doing it.
And meanwhile, back to the game.
But anyway, it needs to be said. We got to do better. We can't be getting thrown out.
It was
of the
illegal
game.
use of the chains. That's what it was.
So apologies to the Ellington sideline.
Right.
And the officials for having to deal with that. So
Okay, well, we got a full chain
right.
gang now. Tom McComiskey is over there keeping it under control. We're going to come back in the second half, and we have a great second half of football to look forward to. Nice run by Jack.
I'm just glad no one was kidnapped.
Right.
Because
Kidnapped, yeah. They could hold those the linesmen for big ransom money. Okay, Baldwin gives it to the working horse, and Casey Corrigan just runs.
Casey Corrigan on the carry.
Glad to see he's okay.
All right.
We need to get in this game quickly.
Just get a score.
So yeah.
You know,
That's all we need.
I don't have to put the score on the board now, which is good.
That's good.
We're doing the clock on the field. I like that.
Is it top? Oh, the
Yep.
time's working.
No, time's working. We
That's
got it
perfect.
working. Were you here when we were talking to him?
No, I was.
Yeah, I told him to take the thing down on the field and do it down there. If there's
what
a
he's
problem, reset it.
Yeah, and he said that if it goes again, he'll yell the time up to us, which
Cool.
is nice.
Oh, that's good.
Yep.
All right, let's get back in the
All
game
right, back
here.
in the game.
We got trips
Baldwin.
again. Quick pass.
Oh,
All right, a little
Yeah, nice.
little tip drill.
Yeah, a little
We call
tip
that-
drill.
Morgan tip drill.
Caprio to Sutton. Do you think that was planned out?
If it was, that someone ran the wrong route.
Hey, but the net result is we almost got a first down.
Right. So
it's-
third down. You know,
Yeah.
I'd like to take a little time here. Jack's by himself out here.
Oh yeah, but he's got Miller on him.
You know,
There
I'll
goes
tell you.
Corrigan.
I'll tell you what.
Corrigan, he's going to get the first down. Well, it's going to be very close to a first down.
If you'll notice this little match over here with Miller and Nye,
Yep.
I like the way they coach the corners. Right, that he's just got a little bit inside leverage.
Yep.
He's squared up, which is fine. They're off. He's going to take away the slant and react to the fade. I like it.
Yeah.
So see how he's got that little inside leverage.
Yep.
Don't let him beat you the inside. Keep yourself between the ball and the defender.
Right. And
Make
use
it-
that sideline as
Right,
an ally.
and make him make that hard catch.
Oh, right through the hands of Staunton. I'll tell you what, Tyler's getting the ball a lot quicker to start the second half than he did in the first half. And he's had a good first half.
Ball is intended, I think, for number 1, Seamus Staunton, and incomplete.
So let's see if he
Second
goes
and
to
10.
and you're right, Peter. If you notice, Miller is playing to the inside because he's got that whole sideline, like I said, as his ally. And he wants to force Tyler to throw to that outside, which we saw a couple times. And, of course, Jack was out of bounds. Gives it to Corrigan. Corrigan right up the middle. Look at that. Look at him go. Corrigan. He's a wow.
Corrigan.
The raging bull, Casey Corrigan.
About 8.
What a heart. This kid is 100%.
That is a
100%
very,
of the time.
very good run.
That was a very good run.
Those are like just backbreaking for a defense.
And he's playing to the heart of their defense right up the middle. That's where their strength is, and they're playing to that. Okay, he's got trips left. It's going to be a quarterback sneak. Tyler Ball with a nice run to the outside. Tyler's going to pick up the first down.
Both linebackers stepped up almost immediately
Yep.
and got caught up in the wash, and he's able to run off the left side and get a first down.
Yep. Good news.
I'm going to do the color commentary like normal color commentators do it.
How to normal.
Like I just did it. I just did what the linebackers did. How you want? Okay, let's do it.
Okay, that's perfect.
Okay, you do the play. Let's do it. Let's do it for like 5 plays.
Okay. So in the first half, it was an abnormal
No,
commentary?
the first 3 games we've done are abnormal
Okay.
color commentary.
All right, okay. So we're not going to talk about other things other than the game?
No, we can. No,
Okay.
we can.
Okay.
You're supposed
Corrigan. Okay, so now now as a regular commentary, you're going to tell me how the defense was set and how we attacked it.
Well, what I'm going to say is that it looks like Morgan now is trying to control the ball a little bit, get that momentum going with the run game, and then try to do a couple quick hitters with the pass or deep balls. You'll see.
All right. So we got wideouts to the left, to the right. We got an isolation on Nye. It's going to be a running game, a running play. Look at Corrigan. He was stopping the backfield, just keeps on going. They got the entire National Guard trying to bring him down. What a run by Casey Corrigan. God, he's a bowling ball.
Again, it's kind of fun to watch how those linebackers are coming straight. They're scraping straight downhill toward Casey, and then they make that contact initially almost at the line of scrimmage.
Right.
But then he's able to push forward for a couple more, get out of bounds. One thing he has to be careful is talking trash. You
Oh,
see
I
the
know.
official talk to him. He's got to be careful with that.
Yeah. That can. And you notice that Coach Sullivan brought him over to talk to him a little bit about, hey, listen, just calm down. Got Larrabee in the backfield with Tyler Baldwin. He's got trips to the right. He's got that isolation of Miller and Nye. He's got no safety to the inside. And he goes to Nye. Nice catch by Nye. Makes that move to the outside. That was a nice throw by Tyler. Jack did a nice job with his shoulder keeping Miller off the ball.
Quick
gonna be a
little
first
quick
down.
hitch,
That was
and he made the catch, turned it upfield. But my commentary on that is that he's lining up too wide, so that as soon as he makes contact, he's out of bounds.
Right. So
Give
right now, were you seeing him right
give
now?
yourself a little space so that,
about-
especially if you're doing an outside route like that.
So go about 5 yards in.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's what he is. But like bottom of the numbers,
Yeah.
maybe. I don't. Yeah, there you
there
go.
you go.
Now he
There he
cheated
goes.
in a little bit because watch. We'll see if they try to go deep. or the hitch and go. Nope, little slant.
He's got to get rid of it. Here comes that pressure.
Coming back.
Get rid of
Here's
it,
that
Tyler.
drop.
Got to get rid
Here's
of it.
that drop back.
Ooh. Okay, you got rid of it. There was a man in the area, so it wouldn't be.
I can have an opinion, right?
You can have all the opinions you want.
I poor Tyler, just on the run,
I know.
trying to make something happen, but just so much can go wrong when you're 20, 25 yards
No kidding.
deep.
No kidding.
You're not going to see that, at a college level unless he's, in a panic.
Right.
But that's very rare.
Look at this. They're sending Corrigan in motion. He's open. Casey Corrigan was open.
Oh, good.
Oh, he had just threw a little bit behind Jay Caprio. But he also had Corrigan wide open and a sweep to the outside.
Threw a P there.
Oh.
Hey, the Ellington was playing tough off the line there. Didn't let the receivers get a release.
Right.
And that messed up the timing a little bit. And then there was someone in Tyler's face. He tried to throw a P over the middle, but a little bit behind the receiver.
Right. Just threw a little bit behind Caprio. I like that P over the middle. Now they got Corrigan split out again. He's got nobody in the backfield to help him out. He's got to get rid of it. Nye. Oh, right out of his hands. And Miller was right on him, but.
Jack 9, number 2.
Yep, Jack 9. Looks like Tyler hurt his arm on that one. But
Jack 9.
These aren't easy catches to make.
No, they're not.
For the receivers, but they're not impossible catches.
Right.
These are the catches we need to make against good teams.
Exactly.
To stay in the game.
And this is a big, big fourth down. If we want to get back in this game, we got to do it right now. A lot of pressure. Throws it up.
Oh.
Oh, nope.
Oh.
They should have called.
So, that is. There's no question that's illegal contact. There's absolutely no question about it.
They're going to say the ball wasn't catchable.
Who knows if
But
he
that
didn't
was
get stopped? I don't think you could say that.
No, but that ball, he was tackled before the ball was even in the air.
If someone gets tackled down the field, if it's illegal contact, no matter where the ball's thrown.
Right, exactly.
It's
Oh, that's a shame. That's the second one they've gotten away with tonight.
So that's a little bit of a surprise when it was so.
Okay, so it's 8 minutes and 22 seconds in the third period. Morgan down by a score of 34-12. And now let's see what. And there's Kornicki. Again, I got the name correct pronunciation. It's Kornicki. Courtney on the run. Kornicki, nice run by Kornicki. Finally brought down by number 23, Tyshawn Davis.
Tyshawn Davis brought that man down.
Gaping hole there.
Yes. So it's Cooper Kornicki.
Kornicki.
Yep.
Corn. Huh.
Corn, yep. I talked to one of their players, injured
I
players.
don't see an R.
I don't either. That's why it's Kornicki.
Interesting.
We're going to go with that. That's
All right,
what one of their players'
Kornicki,
story. Kornicki. Cooper Kornicki.
Kornicki or Kornicki? All right, let's just move on.
Yeah, let's just move on. Manifico. That's not the correct pronunciation either. Number 14, Johnson. Johnson to the outside. Nice run to the outside by Johnson. Sean Davis came up for the stop. Thank you.
Number 23, Tyshawn Davis on that tackle.
Yeah, from right here, that's vantage point. Hard to see that far sideline. Well, I'll bring binoculars next time, Pete.
You know what? I don't know why I didn't bring them.
I had them. all ready to go.
So
it's a no-brainer, really.
Yeah.
About a yard.
Oh, you had them ready to go? You had them.
I had them ready to go. Okay, got a man in motion.
A little motion to trips.
Yep.
Single back here.
Manifico, he's got a man.
A little pump and go.
Down the sideline. It's Miller. Oh, nice defensive play by Jack Nye. So now he denied Miller just like Miller denied him in that last drive by Morgan. Very nice play.
It's very easy for us to sit in the booth and say, what he could have done to make an interception there. But when he turned his head, he stopped running. He was able to get his hand up on it and knock it down. But if he turns his head, keeps running, makes the pick probably. But just enough to keep it incomplete. 3rd and long here for the Knights.
So here we go. 3rd down. 9.
Where's his old dad? I just see his young dad.
Oh, thanks.
Manifico inside. Look, he's got a sprinter man right out to the outside. Oh, nice takedown by Renato. Not till he picked up first down. That was number 4, Owen Boucher. Got 2 Bouchers, Owen and Caleb.
It is enough for a first down.
So they're
Hunter
driving again.
Roth, maybe. I don't think.
Yeah, I think it was Hunter Roth on the tackle. A little bit of indecision out there. Manifico talking to his coach. I was talking to one of their players at halftime, and he said that Manifico, the quarterback, who's supposedly their best athlete in the team, his brother was even better, he was telling me. Again, they send that man in motion. A fake. Oh, look at how he avoids those tacklers. But now to get, they're going to be a hole, I think, on the offense.
You know, I was saying that like it's easy to avoid a tackle when there's that kind of a hold, but I wasn't going to make the call in the middle of the play.
And I'm going to let you pronounce the gentleman who was holding.
All right, give me a second.
All right, hold it up.
Bisa Bathuni.
Okay, easy for you to say.
Bisa Bathuni.
Bisa Bathuni.
That's the hold. 362.
Okay. All right, Bisa Bathuni. Okay.
Man, my eyesight's really gone downhill in the last. My eyesight in the last 6 years or so.
Oh,
so since from 45 to 50, really. I mean, I never really. I don't remember having a hard time when I was doing the announcing, having a hard time seeing the numbers.
Yeah.
But I mean, is this a public service announcement?
It is.
As you approach 50,
sure you
should
have your
I
eyes
go and
checked.
get my eyes checked?
Yes, you should.
Hey.
It's a lot easier to do basketball. It's a lot easier to see the numbers, especially when there's only 5.
Yeah, and you're only 10 feet away.
Manifico.
When does hoop season start? Right after.
Yeah, right after this. And Peter and I will be doing the games again. Oh, there's a fumble on the play. But it's
Gutsy.
picked up.
Gutsy pitch.
Oh man, was that a pitch, or do you think it was an actual planned
I
pitch?
do. I think he was.
Oh,
I think
man.
he just was falling to the ground and he pitched it.
That was a gutsy
which
call.
is not a great decision.
Wow.
Not a great decision, but
Oh man,
Second down.
that was
if you're trying to secure the victory, just try to be methodical.
wow.
Fumbling, the full fumble pitch is a gutsy
You
move.
really think that was a planned pitch?
I think he was going to pitch it and he fumbled it. How's that?
Wow. Okay. All right.
But I mean, it went right to the back.
It
So
went
that's
right to
why.
where he wanted to end up. Wow, that was an interesting play.
All right. Well, they got back 3 yards.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what we do here. Second and really long. After that holding call on offense, they send that man in motion. Miller. Now they got trips. They're going to isolate to the outside. That nice defensive play. Nice cover up by Deshaun Davis. So to bring up third down. And of course we're in fourth down territory.
So we got. I think it was Jacob Jones. So we got one of us announced Caprio. You announced
Deshaun Davis.
Deshaun Davis, and I'm confident it was Jacob Jones.
Okay.
Okay.
It was probably
So-
yeah. It was probably Larrabee. Oh, they liked it over here. Okay, Manifico back. Some good pressure being applied. Oh, it's a screen pass.
All right.
Nice
Slipped it
read of the
out.
screen pass.
Oh boy.
There we go. Nice
All right.
read.
You got a fourth and
Yep.
a dozen at least. 13.
Kornicki. Cooper Kornicki.
Figure that one out.
That's a cool name, Cooper Kornicki.
Give me fourth down.
All right, this is
Now you
fourth
can't
and,
stop saying it.
Huh?
Now that
I
you know,
know.
you can't stop saying it.
it's like Tim
For the Knights.
McComiskey.
Caprio out of the game. I hope he's okay.
Yeah.
A big fourth down. I'd like to see
This
the
is
senior
huge.
in there.
All right, let's see what they do. They're going double wideouts, but they like to take that man in motion. They got looks like trips on the left. They like to go to Miller in a situation like this, and they've got Johnson isolated on the outside. Good pass rush being applied.
Oh,
Get up in the air.
Gotta
Jack
get-
9. Nice
no,
play by 9.
no,
Intercepted.
No, don't come on. No. What
Get
are you
out of there. Keep on going. Oh, nice play by Jack
Why?
9. But of course, if he dropped it,
Was he in the end zone? Maybe he didn't. He was
Yeah.
right on the line.
Yeah.
So he took it out.
But if he just dropped it, they would have had the ball on the 30-yard line. It was fourth down.
I know. Why? Why does he do that?
Hey, that's so instinctive though. The ball's up there, and what do you do? And it was a nice pickup, but unfortunately,
If he was a senior, we would have a talking. But I mean, it's part of the reason why you chuck it up on fourth down
yeah,
with a 5 touchdown lead or whatever. Fourth.
that's as good as a
three.
punt.
It's only 3 touchdowns.
Yeah,
So let's get one.
Looks like Deshaun Davis is limping a little bit.
The Huskies will take over.
So what do you think the ball's about the what?
It looks like
5
the
yard
5.
line? Yeah,
Yeah, you
5
got
yard
it
line.
out to the 5.
Ball looks like it's
Miller
about
on
the
9.
5.
That's been the sort of the matchup all night.
First down.
I'd give
Morgan.
Quarterback sneak by Baldwin. Nice run up the middle by Baldwin. He'll pick up probably about 6 yards in the play. It'll bring up second and 4.
Pick up of about
Put him on the 13-yard line.
Yep. So this is going to be 2 minutes and 56 seconds left in the third period of play. With our score
almost 8.
34-12. Tom Foster, Pete and I, and Mike Rappiano bring you tonight's game. Oh, nice
Great
play
ball.
by Tyler Baldwin. And he
Good
picks up the
slide.
first down. That was a great
Tyler,
fake to
carry.
Casey Corrigan.
All
And the
right.
linebackers
Well-
went after Corrigan.
Tyler single-handedly got Jack off the hook for actually intercepting the ball on fourth down.
First down.
So okay, no harm, no foul.
No harm, no foul. Looks like Jack might be. I think he got to step back a little bit. Okay, Corrigan in the backfield with Baldwin. Now they go back to their main horse. Look at Corrigan go. So nice run. It'll picks up probably about 3 or 4 in the yard. It'll bring up second and 6. They got one fan. He's
Casey Corrigan.
going to get Clapper of the Year.
We'll have to give that away at the banquet. You're gonna come to the banquet,
Absolutely, yeah.
and we'll interview the seniors,
All right, that sounds great.
like live. It's
yeah,
wonderful.
We'll do that. Yeah,
it's
absolutely. If you want me to, I'll be there.
Casey
I'll have
Corrigan.
to make sure I get the
again.
camera there. All right, so this is a timeout. Oh, they got an injured player in the
Injured
field.
player.
So they bring Morgan over to the sideline to discuss
We have a
what their next
official
play is going to be.
timeout for an injury on the field.
All right, so we're down by 34-12.
It's only 22 points.
It's only 22 points. So what's your
3
strategy
scores.
right now? You stay in the ground to open up your passing game, or do you go to your
I
passing
think
game?
I think on this drive you're thinking it's a regular game. We need to score, but you need to score here.
Yep.
If you let them get it and they score again, it's pretty much
Yep.
pack it in, run
Right.
the clock. Let's,
Okay.
You know.
So you play conservative,
But
yet
I
try to
think
get the score.
I think you run your offense.
Okay.
You keep getting first downs. Like I always said, you can't get the whole game back in one play.
Right.
So you might as well get first downs, because if you get enough first downs, you're going to be in position to score a touchdown.
Right.
So get that field position back, get a score, get your 2-point conversion.
Yep.
I mean, it'd be nice if we got one once in a while.
Yes.
Then you're down 2 scores.
Right.
You got all your onside kicks coming. So that's the mentality right now, is that you're in this game. You know, it's not. If you're Ellington, you're nervous. Like,
Yeah.
you're not exactly
Oh, yeah.
like shutting us down
No.
on D. So
The injured player is one of their best players both ways, Vale. Well, I hope he's okay. He's limping off the field of his own power. And, you know, the other thing, too, Pete, if you execute that game plan, you're picking up first downs in the running game, it's also wearing down that defense. So, you know, you get into that fourth period, they're a little worn down. Now you open it up with some running and some passes.
that's right.
There goes that quarterback sneak by Ball. He's executed that quarterback sneak very effectively tonight. Keeps on his feet, keeps on going. So he'll pick up about, Tyler's playing a great game.
It's an awfully good little offense we have. We showed
really
it against Kaganchak, but this little read option.
Yep.
You know, it's not even like he's reading the end. Really. Maybe he is. I think sometimes he reads the end. Sometimes he maybe reads a tackle and then runs it up the middle. I don't know what they have.
So you think it is when you say it's a read? Is he reading the zone?
Yeah. So watch. He's going to look. He's going to look at
Oh,
the
nice
end.
run by Corrigan. Hop, skip, and a
see,
jump.
See that end standing there? See,
Yeah.
I think what's his name? The quarterback, Manifico, is playing
Manifico.
end.
Yeah.
He ran up the field, so he gives it. If he closes on the back, he pulls it and runs.
Got you.
So they got to, they're probably going to tell him stay home. Who do you want to beat you? You want Corrigan to beat you, or you want Baldwin to beat
Right.
you?
But when you say it's an option, his option is to read that he's that option that if he doesn't see it close, he's not pitching to anybody.
That's right.
It's an
No,
individual.
right. It's just a
yeah.
give or keep.
Right.
It's give or keep. 35 seconds left in the
Yep.
quarter. But it's manageable. We got
Yeah.
3rd and 5.
Yep.
Well,
Just keep consistently going on the ground. Open up your passing game. Again, he's got Nye isolated on Miller, and they're going without there's no big free safety out there.
I know it's awfully aggressive
Yeah.
defense, but they're going to play D.
Yeah.
They're going to play their D.
Baldwin, another quarterback run.
Oh,
Nice
so-
run. Nice run.
I mean, just.
Oh, Baldwin. What a run by Baldwin.
I mean,
Tyler Baldwin. What a run.
that is.
What
How
a
good
run.
is that? How good is that?
That was a great read. Like you said, he read that defensive end.
But he breaks tackles. He's
Oh.
got good vision through
Yeah.
the line. He's not running around the end. He's running through
Right.
the defensive line.
Not afraid of contact.
Into the linebacker. I mean, I think the linebackers close a little bit hard. It's not
Yeah.
like they're scraping. They're coming downhill when they scrape.
Yep.
And so their momentum's going forward. If he can just get a little turn on them.
Yep.
So we're going to start the fourth quarter.
So that's the end of the third period, ladies and gentlemen,
We'll end the third quarter.
with our score.
They got to
The
go all
Ellington
the way down the other
Crusaders.
end.
For Ellington,
34 and the Morgan Huskies 12.
For the Huskies.
Well, it'll be 1st and 10 on the 12, so they'll
Yeah.
still have room for another first down.
All right, so first down. You're going to try to go for it and get a quick score, or are you going to keep it on the ground to Corrigan and runnings by Tyler Baldwin? What do you do? Because I think
I like both options.
Yeah. I
That's
think
the
both of
option,
those
man.
plays are setting up a pass.
Yeah. I mean, we do like to throw it on the goal line, don't we?
Right.
It's one thing we like. All our 2-point plays, they aren't
Right.
read options. So we'll see. We're not really on the goal line yet,
No. We're on we're on the 10.
but I think
Oh,
if,
yeah.
what I'm guessing is if Jacob Jones is in the backfield,
Yep.
we're running it,
Yep.
and if he's not, so he's an up back. He's like an H back.
Right.
I don't think there's a play where he's going to get the ball,
Right.
but let's see where he lines up.
Yep.
And he is lined up right in front of Casey Corrigan.
So this might be an indication.
Yeah,
Ball's going to
indication.
Corrigan off the right side. And there they go.
Oh.
Nice run by Corrigan.
So
It's
let's.
down to about the.
Oh, so we don't. It is inside the 10.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we're at the 5.
And
Okay.
now we're about at the
Second and goal on the
4.
5.
We're about the
4.
4-yard line now.
All right.
Well, we've got another
Who's
injured
down?
player.
Who's down? So
It's one of their players. This is the third injury tonight. Let's see who the injured player is.
I think we'll have an official timeout.
Another marathon game tonight, Peter.
Are they? I mean, what time is it?
It's 8:35.
8. So 2 hours. I mean, how long should a game be? You think?
I don't know, 2.5.
Yeah. All right.
2. Yeah.
So it might be pretty close.
Yeah. We've had a couple games. We've been here till 9 o'clock.
Oh, I know.
I gotta get an outfit like Coach Lewis. That's pretty cool.
All right. Young man is up.
Well, when
I
we
know.
had Drew and those guys
Yeah.
throwing the ball around, we would have 4-hour games
Wow.
because you'd kind of still be in it.
Yeah.
Like I think North Branford game, they scored 72 points or something, like they set a school record, but we scored 40, so they weren't even running the clock. So that was the problem. Like we were the North Branford score at will,
Yeah.
but so could we.
Yeah.
You know, so
Oh, he's got Caprio wide open. Nice play. Nice play action pass to Caprio.
Never a doubt.
Nice play by Tyler
that's
Baldwin.
2 for Caprio.
It is. Jake Caprio, nice play. And he was wide open.
I think kind of in a 2-point.
Yes.
Very important here.
Well, you know, again, Peter, like I was saying, they again made that fake to Corrigan,
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
kept the ball on the
That's
ground. The linebackers were reacting inside, and that's the same thing happened in Caprio's last touchdown. They ran,
Yeah.
sucked them to the inside by the linebackers, and the corners didn't make up for the deficiency. Now they've got an isolation.
You know, it looks like they play.
Isolated to Seamus. And
2-point conversion.
Okay.
is
It-
good.
Seamus Staunton.
It looks to me like they are playing man-to-man.
They are
so
playing
there's really
man-to-man.
no excuse
Right.
to leave a guy that wide open
No,
when you're
no.
you're not getting faked by the run game.
Right.
So I don't know what that's
And
all
that
about.
shit, you could see they isolated Seamus on that corner, and it was just a quick little fade, and Tyler did a great job picking it up. I'll tell you what, they're setting themselves up for a great, season ending a run for the end of the season. But I'll tell you what, there's not a lot of seniors on this team, correct?
There aren't. No,
A
there
lot of-
aren't. No,
Yeah, you got the core. Now, what about Casey Corrigan?
he's junior.
Wow, so you think they got their core?
So Baldwin.
coming back. You got
Yeah.
Baldwin
I
coming
mean,
back.
you're
You
going
got
to lose
Jack coming
Caprio. So the
Louis
seniors.
Caprio.
I was trying to figure out who the seniors are. We got to get that list, but
Yeah.
there's a few. There's a few kids, a couple linemen.
This is shaping up for a
All right.
good
Here we
good
go.
next year.
Ball is getting
And
teed
again,
up.
we're back in the game. We're down by 14 right now.
Mr. Jones will
So
be
let's see if we can
cleaning up.
collect this onside kick.
Jacob
Let's see if we
Jones.
go with that straight ahead kick.
Yeah,
That
let's
was
see.
successful. Here we go.
Oh,
There's that straightaway
and they're going to
kick.
touch it, but they got it.
Oh, no.
All right.
It didn't go 10.
Didn't go 10. But most of them haven't gone 10. So I mean, we're getting,
Onside kick.
Except for that one that they nailed.
but the kid touched it. So the kid here now decides to touch it because it was going slow enough.
Right. And I think also, Peter, that the strategy should be
So they start their
the way they recovered that first onside kick was they nailed that kick. It was hard. And the guy came up and it bounced right off his shoulder pads. If it goes slow like that, first of all, you're taking the chance it's not going to make it. Secondly, you're giving them more time to react to the ball.
49.
I mean, our ability to be conversant in the onside kick strategy game is so much better than it was at the beginning of the year.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Wine gets better with age.
Well,
Oh, there goes Koernke.
All right.
And he's going to be close to the first down.
Sean Davis
Davis comes up for the stop.
made that tackle.
So we got 11 minutes and 16 seconds. You know, there's a couple plays that turned this around. Morgan, you know, that especially that interception. That interception really hurt.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
That was a backbreak. And the long pass, that like 80-yard pass from Manfico
Yep.
to Miller. That
Yep.
really was a backbreak.
Yeah.
And we had them, you know, way in their own territory.
Yeah.
That really broke.
And
them
our
back.
fourth down
Right, fourth down.
gaff. So, all right, we got.
So it's
This is a classic college
First and
formation.
10.
You got an H back, a
Yep.
single, the tailback, and then 3 receivers. You can do a lot of things out of this. A lot of good modern offenses are predicated on this. Yeah, Brock's cross
yeah,
formation.
there goes Koernke. Koernke got some running room. Jack's the last line of attack. Oh, and he scores. Nice use of that. Oh, yeah, hit the pylon.
Touchdown.
Nice
Ellington.
score. Well, that Koernke can run, man.
He can.
Koernke.
This is their game. I don't think they've
Yep.
really been showing a lot of it.
No.
I think they get like, okay, a little too close for comfort. Let's go
Yeah,
back to
Cooper
the.
Koernke.
This is what they did the first drive. Just
Yep.
keep the ball on the ground. That's what they want to do.
And that kid is quick.
Once in a while, they'll throw up to Miller.
Yep. And, you know, they identified the offensive weapons to me coming in. It was Miller, Manifico, and Cooper Koernke, and that's exactly who've been their outstanding players so far. Again, kicking the extra point. 40-20, up by 20, so make it 21. 3 total scores if they convert this. That was-
Man, we are awfully
Just,
close to getting that.
Yeah, just basically crawled
The
in.
point is good.
So 10 minutes and 15 seconds, down by 21.
41,
Okay, now, Pete,
Morgan
I don't think we
20.
can stick to the ground game now. We're down by 21 points. We've got to start opening it up with some passes.
Yeah, we don't have much time to score.
No.
Nice job, girl.
But that's that was a
Been notified that the
that's a reestablishment drive from
holding
Ellington. They're like, let's
the drawing will be on senior night.
let's stop playing with our food a little bit, right? And see if what we do we could still do.
That's
Because
right.
I think they got a little confused there. They got up a couple scores. They started doing some weird stuff, giving it to a different. They were doing a lot of run with the quarterback a lot. But I think they were like, let's just see what we can do with our best players in our best positions.
Those raffle tickets.
So we got to need an answer to that if we're going to scrape back into this.
Right. Now,
The scary part for Ellington is, we score and we're not just going to kick it back to them. Right? They
right.
got to keep covering onside kicks.
Right.
So that's where that little strategy
now
gives you hope.
the thing about it is, with those onside kicks, we're giving them really good field position on each one of their scoring drives. Do you think it would make sense if we score now to kick it away?
Well, think about it. The trade-off is this. Do you want an opportunity to get the ball in exchange for a 15-yard penalty?
Yeah, right.
Because, look, let's see where we get it to. Oh, boy.
Oh, well,
So we're going to get it down to 20.
yeah. Yeah.
But we probably return it out to the 30, somewhere between the 25 and 35.
Yep.
So let's call it the 30. It's a 20-yard penalty. Maybe it goes past the 50. It's supposed to go past the 50.
Right.
So it's a 15-yard penalty. Risking a 15-yard penalty to maybe get the ball.
Yeah.
A possession is way more important. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Like what's the difference between an interception and a 15-yard penalty? Like interception is a momentum swinger.
Yeah.
A 15-yard penalty is we shouldn't have done that.
Right.
But
Yep.
15-yard penalties aren't game changers. Like in fact, most people don't even think much of them.
Right.
So that's my take on it.
Okay. What's a good take?
But you're right. You're handicapping yourself 15 yards.
Right.
So. We don't have a
Nice run by
choice.
Corrigan.
We have to live with it.
That's right. I'll tell you what, Corrigan just plays his heart out the whole game. He's a bull. The Raging Bull. Remember that movie, Raging Bull?
Mm-hmm.
Good movie.
Yeah, Raging Ball.
Jake LaMotta. rather.
Jake LaMotta played by
De Niro.
Robert De Niro.
Yeah.
I did a film
Stack
study
in the
on that.
backfield.
I did a film study on that one
Did you really?
back when I did a class at Wesleyan. Did one of Silence of the Lambs.
Yep.
Couple of great movies that we watched there.
For sure.
Double Indemnity. Do you remember that one?
Of course I do, yeah.
That's
I'm an attorney, remember?
that is a great movie.
It is. So we got a big loss that time. No gain. Baldwin. Oh. A little mix-up in that pattern that time. I think it was
A lot
going to
of
Scott,
time.
but
They
it
had a
could
lot
also
of-
been going to Renato.
They had a lot of time. Just none of the routes developed.
No. All right, so this is if they go for it now, if they don't get it here, it's, you hate to say it, but it looks like it could be a problem.
We should play a game or something for our viewers. Like how could we? I mean, they're not going to get anything. Maybe the following game.
Yeah.
If we man the phone line during the game,
Okay.
we ask it.
Have them call plays in?
Yeah. Let's. What would keep people watching in the second half on a Tuesday night at like 11 o'clock?
Yeah. They
Because
call
this
the
comes
plays.
on at 9, right?
Yes.
Oh, we got it. Oh, another
he
one.
had the first down, too.
So that's another. I mean, that's another one.
That's a tough one.
Second time tonight.
Staunton had it, but it just
I know.
went awry.
I wonder if there's a heavy dew. Heavy dew on the ground?
I don't know. I think they paid their dues.
Yeah. So if they just decide that they're going to give it to number 7.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Just give it to Cooper Kornicki.
Kornicki.
Kornicki. Cooper Kornicki.
Kornicki. They give it to him.
You'll be saying that in your sleep tonight.
I don't know. I'm still hesitating every time I look at it.
Yeah, I know. And we're not saying Magnifico correctly either, but
Biza Bethune.
yes.
Mangiafico, man. That's his name. I
Yeah,
guarantee
okay,
it. Mangiafico. That's like East Haven's close enough to us. There's a lot of
Yeah.
Mangiaficos.
Oh.
Oh, did I see a hold? No.
Oh, they had him in the backfield, but
So now they're doing.
oh,
Oh boy.
that
So
was
now,
that was number 12, Neville. Neville's had a good game
But
too.
now Ellington's doing their dipsy do
Yep.
moves. I don't think that's really what they want to do. They want to give it to Kornicki.
I know. Kornicki. There you go. You know,
Biza Bethune though, is he back in the game?
No,
62.
that's how you think that's pronounced? Biza Bethune?
Biza Bethune.
Okay, all right.
Biza.
Let's see if he's in the game.
Biza Bethune. Yeah.
Okay. And we're going to have to get some logistic help in that last
65 is Veroha.
Vroha.
Hints. Norman.
Yep.
Vale. That's definitely Vale.
Okay. It's Vail, yeah.
Dombrowski. Man. Some
Dombrowski.
great names up
They
in
are.
Ellington.
They are.
So what do we know about Ellington, Connecticut?
Huh?
What do we know about Ellington, Connecticut?
It's an hour from here.
Cloder Farms.
Cloder Farms, that's right.
Right?
Yeah. Wow.
What else is up in Ellington? There's a couple things. I think here's what Clinton and Ellington have in common.
You told me the same zip code. I mean, the
Well,
zip
no,
code.
that
Oh,
right.
besides that.
These players are all from the same high school. Yes.
Okay, yep.
Small outdoor buildings
They
on
do.
Route 1 in Clinton. You know that? It's okay. You know where Beach Donut is?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, across the street is Grove Gardens.
Mhm.
Head toward town, and on the right side, there's small buildings. You'll see a shed. They sell sheds and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Well, there's 2 locations in Connecticut.
Yeah.
One is in Clinton, and the other one's in Ellington.
Okay. And what?
Well, I mean, that's pretty big.
Yeah,
Well, that's something in common.
it is. It is. And that's Cloder Farms?
No. Carefree Small Buildings
okay,
is
yep.
the name of it.
Okay.
All right.
That's
Okay.
right. I know exactly where they're
All
at.
right. Now, the thing about Ellington, though, is they just got lights last year, so they used to always have Morgan when they did the temporary lights. I
really?
cannot tell you how many games I coached teams with temporary lights. And you know why they wanted to do the temporary light game
Why?
against Morgan?
Why?
Because we chucked it around. And you know how hard it is to throw with temporary
Oh,
lights?
no kidding.
So it's like this. There's like this dark tinge across the whole field. And Coginchac did it to us twice.
Oh,
But we were able to win one of them in Ellington. But
That's
they
good.
get the fire truck out there, the flag. All right, here we go. What
here
do we
go.
got?
And this is, oh, nice smack.
All right.
they're gonna bring
Good
it
job,
in.
Morgan.
Let's go.
Host the Huskies down there.
Tashawn Davis got hurt in that last play. That was why we had the. That's why we're doing some commentary, folks. Tashawn Davis took a pretty good hit. That was a good hit by the linebacker that time for Morgan.
I believe
So this is-
number 11, Hunter Rolfe,
Hunter Roth made a nice stop. Came up in the secondary.
maybe 77, Logan Ryan in there on the
Logan,
bottom.
I'll tell you, Logan Ryan's a player. He comes to play every week as well.
The
Is
What a
Logan
great
Ryan
pickup.
senior?
Yeah. No, he's a sophomore.
Wow, he's good.
Yeah.
Now, what about
big
Louis
kid.
Mendez?
Louis is a sophomore.
Wow. Okay. And Cremona?
Sophomore.
Oh, okay. So they're line.
Yeah.
They're gonna be good. We got two more games. North Branford, which should be a tough game, and then we finish on Thanksgiving Day over in Old Saybrook with Old Saybrook. Oh, he fell down.
Oh,
Looks like a
fumble.
fumble. Well, this would be nice.
all right, let's see what happens. We've got a scrum down there. The ball came,
Oh, they recovered. It looks like.
came loose, but still Ellington possession.
So it's third down now. It was interesting. He just went to his knees. The
Third
ball
down.
carrier.
Yeah, I think he dropped it.
Yeah.
I think that's Dewey.
Well, maybe there is some dew on the ground. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the minute he
Third
caught, he
down.
just fell to the ground.
Field looks good, though, right?
that?
Field looks much better than
Oh,
it did.
when we first saw it in the
Ooh, the drought,
preseason,
yeah.
they've done a nice job.
It did. Yeah, it's been a great fall for growing grass. Looks like carpet.
Yeah. Okay, so Manifico in the back.
Third
Backfield.
down.
Third down. I bet he's got Miller isolated on Jack on this side.
Now Jack's leverage. See, Jack's leverage is
Yep.
straight up.
I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback keeps himself, which he did. Let's see if the little scrum there.
All right, we are
I think
fighting.
I think he's short of
I
the goal
like
line.
Doesn't appear that he
I
scored.
like the fight in the dogs.
I like it.
Bring
I
up
like it.
the fourth down.
That's what football is all about. You know, they're down by several scores. They keep coming. They're playing their hearts out. That's what you know. You got to give the kids from Morgan a lot of credit. They played their hearts out tonight. They had a couple bad breaks that could have gone either way, that would have changed the ball game, which it did. But they've hung in there. They played tough, and these kids deserve a lot of credit. So for you kids from Morgan who are watching this game on a Tuesday night at 9 o'clock,
Go to bed.
Go to bed.
All right, do your homework and go to bed.
But seriously, you guys played your hearts out, and I commend you for your heart and your desire to win. And that's what it takes. That's what sports is all about: the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat. And there goes Cooper Kornicki in for the score, untouched.
Touchdown, Ellington.
You know, it's tough too when you're doing the play-by-play, Pete, to keep that the upbeat. You know, try to keep that positive attitude. It's tough in games like this. Pete, have you fallen asleep on me?
No, I was just taking a look at the celebration in the back of the end zone.
Yeah.
You know, they totally allow it in the NFL now.
Yep.
The college, they're starting to get a little lax on it, where you
Yep.
can do a couple of things. But high school, it's still not really something you're supposed to do in high school.
I know.
And it
Yeah.
looked like they were riding the horse a little bit or something, or doing
Yeah.
some kind of dance,
I don't
which
like
which
that.
is it's not. You're not supposed to do that at all in high school, especially up this many.
Yeah, that's
So,
irrelevant.
so I was actually paused, waiting for some sort of a
Yeah.
enforcement of the rule.
Yeah.
But they just don't care.
No, I think
It must not have been that bad. I was trying to see what they were doing past the line. It must have been all on the up and up.
I know. Well, you know, that's one thing you do hate to see. If you're down, hey, or you're up by that many scores, hey, appreciate it. You played a good game, but you don't have to rub it in.
Yeah.
You know, you don't like to see that. And that goes either way. You know, no matter which team as it is. You know, you respect the fact that these kids are out here playing their hearts out. There's no sense to rub it in,
No.
and that you don't celebrate because trust me, it could go the either way, very very quickly. They still got some games left in the season.
So next week we have a team where
Branford.
we got a lot of history against North Branford.
Yep.
Starting in, I want to say, so Eagles' last 2 years, they were playoff teams.
Really?
So I'm going to say it was 2015, 14, 13. So 2013. It was a tight game against North Branford, and we won it, and we ended up going to the playoffs.
Wow.
But it was an overtime game, something like that. Then in 2014, it was a 2 overtime game. We lost it and didn't make the playoffs.
Wow.
They kept us out of the playoffs.
A nice run by Nye, Jack Nye. Oh, Nye, what a run by Nye. Nice run by Jack Nye. I'll tell you what, you know who threw a critical block that time was Caprio. I was Staunton. Seamus Staunton threw a good block that really sprung Jack for that long run. Nice block by Staunton.
Good eye. Good eye, yeah. Well, you get bodies on people. The kickoff is brutal. That's why
Yeah.
it's one line of defense. A couple good blocks, you're off to the races.
Right. And once you get by that first line of defense, it's open season.
At the 40.
I'm looking at Kevin Sullivan. He's still hanging in there and coaching his heart out. Got to give him a lot of credit. He's keeping these kids with a positive attitude. All right, let's see if Tyler can get something going here. I'd like to get a score. He steps up. He's going to get hit from the back. No, Tyler avoids that hit. Nice run by Tyler. I'll tell you what. You got to give it to Tyler Baldwin. He's had a heck of a game. Really good game by Tyler Baldwin.
Well, if we could put 22 up in 5 minutes like we did last week.
All right, let's see.
Right, you got a one-score game. Let's see what happens.
That's right. Okay, and like I said, they're still playing their hearts out, and that you got to give them a lot of credit for that. You got Caprio, split out. Got to watch that inside pressure. Oh, Staunton, got to get rid of it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, throws it up, and there was a man in the. So that shouldn't be ground. Well, he was in the pocket anyway. That shouldn't be intentional ground, and he had a man in the area.
Well, they got a receiver, but didn't reach the line of scrimmage. It's a question. It's just
Now explain that to the viewers when they call
Second down.
when they throw the ball away,
10.
and they call grounding.
so.
What's
that-
the
here's the
what's a
intent-
technical?
So the details of it are this. So in the NFL, if you're out of the pocket, you can just chuck it, throw it away.
Yep.
But if you are avoiding a sack, so your quarterback drops back, they're avoiding a sack, and they just throw it up in the air, and there's nobody there.
Yep.
Even if it does cross the line of scrimmage in high school.
He had Jack open.
You got to put 2 on it.
Yeah.
You got to put 2 hands
Yep.
on it.
Jack Knight.
But
So
so if you're trying to throw it away,
Yep.
then and where they're about to get you,
Yep.
I don't know if you want to talk about what happens or how they call it, because right there they're like, well, there was a receiver in the area, and if that's the case, in that case they should have called illegal man downfield. I mean, where were all the guys? Because that's a screen pass, right?
Right.
So fine, if there's a receiver there, they're going to say, oh, it's a screen. Now there are no illegal men downfield.
Okay.
So that's fine. But anyway, they were passing. The lineman shouldn't have been running down the field anyway.
Right.
So because they said, oh, it's a 28-point game.
Yep.
Seamus hustled to get in the area.
Yep.
He was throwing it away. Let's face it. Right?
So if that was a closer game, you think they would have made the call? Intentional grounding?
No. I think Seamus might have bailed him out.
Okay. All right.
But it looks so off when he's being reached.
Right.
It looks like grounding. So, and it depends on the judgment call.
Sure. Now, of course, the penalty for that is it's a loss of down.
So the penalty is where he let the ball go.
Yep.
They lay the flag there.
Yep.
They'll do 5 yards back, and it's a loss of down.
Yeah.
So if he drops back 10 yards,
Give him a nice
throws it away, it's a 15-yard penalty, and you lose the down, and it's like an incomplete
Yeah.
pass.
So that's a.
So
that's a-
as you see, if you just take the sack, you don't
yeah,
lose the
it
yards.
down, right.
We have a third
So
down,
that was
10 for
Verosia. That was the injured player for Ellington. We hope he's okay. We hope all of their injured players on both sides are okay and be able to play next week, because you kids have played so hard tonight. We hope all of you are able to play. And again, on Thanksgiving Day, Peter and I will be in Old Saybrook along with Mike Rappiano to cover the Thanksgiving Day, the final game of the season. Man in motion. Tyler looking downfield. He's got a man open. Nice catch by. That was Staunton.
Pass complete.
And that was third down throw, so it'll be fourth down.
About 7, maybe 8.
We've got 5 minutes and 5 seconds to go.
Fourth down.
Oh, this is a must.
Yeah, I know.
Must.
Absolutely.
Conversion here. Maybe we try to draw them off first. I don't know.
All right, look at these fans. Look at these fans. They're leaving. Why are you leaving?
Gain of 6.
Support them to the end.
4th and 4.
It's 11:30 at night. Actually, probably.
That's if you're watching it
we're
on TV.
approaching midnight here.
That's right. It's 5 and 9. It almost seems, it's funny. I'll tell you after this play. So this is a big fourth down. It'd be nice to get a score.
I can't believe how loud the cheerleaders are.
I know.
Is it all funneling into the booth?
That's right.
I can't hear you when you talk. They're doing a great job.
A lot of smoke coming over there.
Oh yeah, what the heck?
Wide open. Oh, just off his hands.
Pass
Caprio is
intended for
open.
Caprio.
Wow.
Just a
So my
little
question
high.
is, when you look around the stands, Peter, and
Ellington holds.
I used to do this when doing games for another school, is that you watch them. Half the people aren't even watching the game; they're just talking.
Yeah.
So what I used to do is I'd see a group of people over talking, and I'd go up and say, "Now don't look at the scoreboard. Tell me what the score is." And they go, I don't know. And I'd say, "Does your son play in the team?" "Yes, he does." "What position does he play?" "I'm not sure. He's that big guy in the middle of the line." So I would then actually do programs explaining to some of the parents how these things work. Your son isn't just a big guy in the middle line. He serves a purpose.
Yeah.
And I have him run plays. Here's what the tackle does. Here's what the guard does.
Right.
Here's what the end does. And it was amazing how many parents would come to me and say, "I never knew that my son actually had a vital role in this team." Now I'm going to start paying attention.
Yeah, watch. Yeah.
Because I'm afraid you're going to put me on the spot.
Well, yeah. Well, it's hard in the line when you wonder what their objective is. Right?
A night out.
It does look like there's a fog building over the field.
It is. It's
or
incredible.
am I hallucinating?
No, I was noticing that over in their sideline. Now the fog started to move.
And then Morgan goes on the road to play Old Saybrook.
We have another home game next week against
That's what
North
I said.
Branford. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep. And we'll be covering the Thanksgiving Day game for Valley Shore. Yeah. We're going to go do it in Old Saybrook. Okay. So Ellington will take over on downs.
Home next week to North Branford, and then the week after they're at Old Saybrook.
Thanksgiving. No, they're playing on Thanksgiving Day, right? Is that correct? Nice out to number 4. Oh, it gets away. Number 4 is Boucher, Owen Boucher. So the question is, Peter, did they play the day before, or this year are they playing on the actual day of Thanksgiving?
Wednesday night. They have new lights over there.
Oh, they're actually playing the night before
Wednesday
Thanksgiving?
night, yeah, Wednesday night.
Okay, because I was told they're playing Thanksgiving Day.
Oh, really?
That's what I was told. But we'll have to figure that out, especially if we're going to be covering the game.
Yeah, I wanted to go at the right time.
Because I know you sent me the schedule.
I'm pretty sure on the CIAC it's Wednesday night.
Oh, it is? Okay. Mike says on the CIACC it's on Wednesday night.
A little fog developing across
It really
the field.
is.
It's like
It's weird.
it's got a horse racing feel, like Saratoga
yeah,
in
I
the
know.
summer in the morning.
Yeah, we're Secretariat. Okay, they're going with some of their backups now. Owen Boucher in the game.
First the Huskies.
Number 4. Stopped by the Huskies. And now they're just going to obviously just run the ball out, right? There's
Yeah.
no sense doing
Yeah.
anything other. I mean, they've had such an effective ground game all night. There's no sense changing the game plan now. But Cooper Kernicki is out of the game. He's being replaced by Owen Boucher.
54 was in there also, Nathan Schumann.
So 3 minutes and 44 seconds, and they're not in any hurry to get this ball off.
At the line of scrimmage, we're going to call it 2nd and 10.
As a matter of fact, it looks like they've got Manifuco out of the game, which is, obviously the good thing to do. Save him for next week. It was an inside handoff to number 45. Again, we don't have his name associated with a number. And again, I apologize to the fans from Ellington. With the roster that we have, did not list all of the players' numbers, so I apologize if your son was involved in a play and I didn't call his name. It's not because I don't want to, it's just because we did not have them listed in the program that I would receive. And again, for any mispronunciations that either Peter and I made, we apologize if it wasn't exactly correct. Now look at the fogs over. Now the fogs moved down to this side.
It's wild.
It's really an interesting. It seems like it's very eerie. Well, think about the weather, Peter. Think about where we at November 10th, and it's like 70 degrees today.
Yeah, it was a little more seasonable today, but
Yeah.
this week I mean, 2 nights ago, it was 75 degrees
Oh, yeah.
outside.
I was out in my Speedo on the town beach. It was awesome. Okay, we got a new quarterback. He's a scrambler. Oh, oh. There we go. Nice play. Oh, nice play by number 12, Alexander. And that was Neville. Neville, who was a running back in the first 3 periods, now running as a quarterback. That is very eerie. It looks like there's like a fire on the field.
There's got to be some good pictures here. We got to get some good pictures.
I was wondering, is that being picked up on the film, Mike? That's the fog? Yeah. Okay, yep. Mike Rappiano says you can see the fog in the film. Yeah.
All right.
Looks like my brain right now, that's fog. Of course, I go around half the time with my brain in a fog anyway. Okay, they're going for it. 4th down. Oh, they're gonna punt for the first time? I guess
we
so.
just don't see punts anymore, do we?
No, really. Yeah.
We don't even know what a punt formation looks like. Tight punt. Oof.
Oh.
He was awfully close.
Oh, you got to catch that with your body, not with your hands. Get out of bounds. Oh. Nice run by Seamus Staunton. Okay, we got 1:21. Let's just throw it up. A couple nice throws downfield. Let's get in for a score to end this game on a high note.
So when I was in college, the whole thing about being a receiver is catch the ball in your hands, and you catch with your eyes, not your hands. See the ball into your fingertips, tuck it, turn it upfield. Okay, so that's what they teach you when you're catching. Now, even if it's a bomb, somebody throws a ball 50 yards down the field, I'm still catching it in my hands, tucking it, securing it. But when we punt it, someone punts it, and it turns over, and it's coming at you, we're like, well, let's catch it in our belly, right? Well, why? So they put me on the punt return. They're going to have me catching punt returns.
Oh, wide open is Caprio.
Beautiful. It's going to be
just catch and run. Caprio, nice run, and Jake Caprio in. That's what we needed to end this game. End on a positive note.
The hat trick for Jake Caprio.
Yeah, Jake Caprio's 3rd touchdown reception of the evening. That's the way you want to end the game. On a positive note for these kids who played their heart out all night. Well, good to see.
We're going to onside kick it, so we're going to get
onside kick it,
one.
but it have to be 48-26.
Yeah, that was good. Definitely something going on with Caprio out of the backfield.
Caprio's having a heck of a game. Well, they've been leaving him alone on that outside all night.
If I was paying attention to the offensive set, I could say more about it.
Right.
But
well, that's why you're the man.
I know. I should be paying attention.
Oh, Casey Corrigan will bring it in for our first 2-point score of the night. So that now brings the score to 48-27 or 28. It should be, right?
Let's see what he does.
Yeah, Corrigan.
Casey
48-28.
On that 2-pointer.
Okay, here we go. Now he's got the right score, so it's 48-28.
So we have 48-28.
Nice play. I'll tell you what, Caprio has really done a nice job. And so I'll tell you what, Tyler Baldwin's had another excellent game, both on the ground and in the air. Jack Nyes had a good game. I give a lot of credit to our offense and defensive line. Those kids have played their heart out as well. And there's been some serious pressure being applied by Ellington. And I'll tell you what, they've got some great athletes on their side of the ball. Got Manifuco. Now you take Manifuco out of the game, and now they're putting him in on kickoffs. Why would you put your starting quarterback, who's got 2 big games left, why would you put him in on kickoffs when they gave him a break on offense? What's the strategy there, Pete?
Well, they just want to make sure they secure it for the win. I mean, it's
but he's the up back. Well, it doesn't make any difference because they're going to onside kick it anyway.
Well, they have a hands team, and they set up a hands team. You can see it's all the kids who are skills.
You got UC Cooper.
So it's like, and they're going to substitute out a guy.
Yeah. You got Miller.
So just get the hands team in, secure the catch. Let's move on.
The game over. Oh, nice catch by number 30.
Nice cover.
Delaney.
Onside kick by Ellington. They'll take the ball.
Now, see, that time the ball bounced down, which allowed him to catch it in his foot.
Right.
If that ball had bounced up, it would have been a different story. Yeah. That's how we got the first onside kick. It bounced up, hit him off the shoulder pads. I'll tell you, you also got to give credit to those cheerleaders. They've done a great job tonight. They're going to definitely get the Spirit Award.
So 4 scores and a kickoff. 4 scores and a kickoff. So 5 onside kicks, and we only got 1.
Right. Yep.
Not a good night for the onside. Usually 2 out of 5, you'd say it's pretty good. But.
Yep.
Senior night football game.
When's senior night?
Next week.
Next week.
I think I have to announce it too. I think I go down. I don't know if I'm out down there or whatever.
Well, you're going to be up in the booth with me for the game, aren't you?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Hey, when's that Harlem Wizard thing? Does that already happen?
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
You're not?
No. Are you announcing it?
No. You want to do that?
No.
You don't want to do that game? I think that'd
No,
be fun.
because the money's made by buying tickets. We don't want to televise it.
No, you're just going to show it after the fact.
I know, but if people don't, if the people
Okay.
don't have to go and they get to see it after the fact, they may
maybe
not go.
what we can do is do some interviews before the game with the different players and interview the Knights.
I
the
know.
Wizards.
I
let
think
me
that's
know.
a good idea for you. I'm not available that
Oh,
night.
okay. You know when it is?
I do.
Is it a night you're?
It's on my calendar.
Okay.
But it's not on my calendar because I have something else. I just got to figure out what the something else was.
Yeah.
When they said, "Hey, you want to be a ref?" I said, "Well, I can't be a ref because I got something going on."
All right.
All right. Well,
All right,
that's it.
the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. The final score: Morgan 28 and the Ellington Crusaders 48. Well, let's.
Friday night.
All right. Let's do this.
So I mean, what do you say about this game?
It's midnight. It's midnight Wednesday. So it's Wednesday morning, right?
You're talking about in the UK?
Yeah.
Well, people are watching this on TV.
If you're
it is.
watching this, it's midnight
Right.
Wednesday.
Right.
Okay. Let's
Okay.
go. All right. Well, let's go.
So, what's your impression of this game?
All right. Well, it's
He's the commentator. Remember that, Val.
the scoreboard still needs to get fixed.
Right, okay.
Something is going on with the scoreboard. I don't know what it is, but let's flip the circuit breaker and get that thing fixed.
Okay,
All right.
so that's the first thing.
All right, number
Let's
two.
talk about the game.
I think the dew on the field cost us on a couple big fourth downs where it might have been a difference, and
Okay.
a couple drops and some miscues here and there. Ellington was able to distance themselves, but their run game was incredibly efficient on two drives, and I think if the game was closer, you would have seen more of that from
Right.
Ellington.
And I think on the Morgan side, on the positive side, great game from Jay Caprio. 3 touchdowns. I thought Tyler Baldwin again had a great night, both running and throwing the ball. Jack had a good night. I think the turning point in the game, though, was when they were deep in their own territory and they had that long bomb to Miller from Menifeco. I think that really sort of swung the emotional side to Ellington, and they didn't let up after that. But we still tried to come back, and we had that unfortunate interception. But all in all, the Morgan kids are playing their hearts out, and they've got a lot of positive things to think about. And these are all good learning tools for Coach Sullivan to talk about these last two games. And so as we go into the last two games, what do you think their attitude is going into these last two games?
Well, I think they're both winnable games. It's always competitive with North Branford, no matter how lopsided the squads may be. There are a couple of years where, like last year was a little lopsided because we had an exceptional team, and in the past North Branford's kind of run away. But for the most part, both those schools kind of played their best games against each other. So it'll be another good one next week, and it's a winnable game for Morgan. So they're going to do their best to prepare. And then Thanksgiving should be a fun one, too.
Great. Well, we'll be there. Tom Foster and Pete and I and Mike Rappiano behind the camera. I want to thank you for watching tonight's game. We also want to thank, Peter cannot do these games without the support of a lovely wife, and his lovely wife, Val, is up here. And because if Val wasn't, free with your time, then it would be a lot different story. But we thank Val for allowing you to
Thanks,
do all
Val.
these things.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
What a trooper.
Yeah.
We want to thank Val for all the things you do, and we are going to do a cooking show. I want you to know that, Val.
Yeah.
So we thank Val. We thank my sidekick, Peter Nye. And again, this last weekend was a Nye type of night. We had Jack had a big game, JP had a big game, and Drew had a big game. So it was a Nye kind of night. So thank you very much for watching. Tom Foster, Peter Nye, Mike Rappiano behind the camera, and lovely Val over to our left. Take care, ladies and
Farewell,
gentlemen. See you in
everybody.
another upcoming show.